already fit with these good. As you can see, these already at the bottom. You got some rock. But I got to say to see what it's good. And little Jenny gonna do. I got some.
Yeah, at the bar radio.
Yeah. You already know it's the king of Philly, man. At the bar radio, man. You know. Right.
Just no white with that chit-chat. I wanna roll, cause it's just that planet, and it's that bad. It's a different day, no same story, nigga. I've been winning, retired like I'm Robert Horry, nigga. They just thought they know me, but I'm here to make my story better. Keep that life before that with me. Always know I had that clipper. She ain't getting on my phone, better go skip her. If they start getting out of line, I bet I'm gon' get them. Pack a bag and book a flight, so they know I'm always tripping. I'm Scotty with the right, so they always know I'm pimpin'. Well, I always say I got haters, cause they just know I'm living, working my bro, came on, they just know I got a vision. The stove gotta stay, also know product missing, government want us to stay. I'm go broke for politicians. Had to carry it away, never dealt with the opposition. My homie tryna beat the case when he had no pot to piss. I'm tryna cop a bird, but he caught up with lobby pigeons. And I can never chase when ain't no love when you got them riches. Oh no, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, trying to figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. On the road, cause it's just that planet and it's that get back. Oh no, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, trying to figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. On the road, cause it's just that planet and it's that get back. Yeah. Alright.
Hey Tuna, you made this?
Oh no, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, trying to figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. On the road, cause it's just that planet and it's that get back. Oh no, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, trying to figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. On the road, cause it's just that planet and it's that get back. It's a different day, no same story, nigga. I've been winning, retired like I'm Robert Horry, nigga. They just thought they know me, but I'm here to make my story better. Keep that life before that with me. Always know I had that clipper. She ain't getting on my phone, bet I'm gon' skip her. If they start getting out of line, I bet I'm gon' get them. Pack a bag and book a flight, so they know I'm always trippin'. I'm Scotty with the right, so they always know I'm pimpin'. Well, I always say I got haters, cause they just know I'm living, working my bro, came on, they just know I got a vision. The stove gotta stay, also know product missing, government want us to stay. I'm go broke for politicians. Had to carry it away, never dealt with the opposition. My homie tryna beat the case when he had no pot to piss. I'm tryna cop a bird, but he caught up with lobby pigeons. And I can never chase when ain't no love when you got them riches. Oh no, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, trying to figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. On the road, cause it's just that planet and it's that get back. Oh no, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, trying to figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. On the road, cause it's just that planet and it's that get back.
I was doing video. I just put the theme song in the video. You know, C3 will not be with us today.
And a weird.
I was down, now I'm really about to go get up. 10 rounds and a nigga can't get up.
It's
That's what you get when you go fuck with the vision. Money be piling, we don't do the vision. The feds be watching, I just gotta get up. I was just down, now I'm gonna
because
get
the
up.
through lanes are backed up, you know, will shut down.
But they didn't get up.
About 30 minutes.
My money was low, but now I'm gonna get up. Bet that we can get up. Pushing this weight, I'm doing sit-ups.
It's shut down or just backed up?
No, the through lanes are shut down, but you can't get past. once you go over the bridge. And I didn't know why I was backed up. Then I saw it. I thought it was on our the local side. Because it was like right 2 lanes and stopped. And then guess what? It was on the
Stuck in my bad ways. Niggas always be burnt out, so I dip them all in the ashtray. I don't understand these niggas that just always talking about getting past ways. I don't understand these bitches always comparing me to they past days.
Yeah, but if you take the highway, depending on what part of DC.
Yeah.
You take like 295, 495.
Feel like
Not
they're
gonna be
like a god. The reason they call me a G, I'ma get all of these odds. Niggas ain't fucking with me. Never know words are cool on the top. They say that I'm hot cause the devil with pride. I'm soldier boy first and these niggas gon' follow. Catching them feelings, you catching these hollows. Rival Rodriguez like I fuck with Rollo. Ain't got no time for that serious bravado.
I don't know this nigga, so it'll be sitting in the corner.
Looking at me like I done hit the lotto. Last day, get hit on. Talking that trash, shade on Twitter.
Since I got my second shot, I ain't been right. I done went and got COVID tests and everything because, you know, I'm asthmatic.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm always coughing. And, you know, you can't be coughing nowadays.
Hell no, this is all much funny.
Yeah. And, sure enough, like all my COVID tests are good. So now, I gotta go to the pulmonary.
Sleeping on me, I
I don't know, you know, why I got this cough that I can't get rid of.
You want another video you want?
Yeah, one more video. Get my life together.
Alcohol's gonna help the cough.
I'm trying to tell you, people laugh at me, but if you have like allergies and you real stuffed up in the summertime, drink. You all stocked up, drink you some alcohol.
Yeah. Again, no.
He said my co-host, Lady Antoinette, just told me that the 95 through lanes, they're shut down. Yeah. Yeah. I'm behind the top. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4. Money gets stacked from the center to the floor. Big hand, no lock.
Yeah, he must already be in Virginia. Because he said the multiplex, not the Costco.
Let's go.
That's behind the Costco. He said, oh, the multiplex is there. Nigga, he's old.
He's not young.
Remember when you said, is he old or young? I was like, that nigga old.
I was like, you say he don't look old. He don't look young.
Yeah. That nigga old. He said the multiplex. Young niggas don't say multiplex.
Never around me, Bob.
Wake up in the morning, time to get up. Cause it's breakfast.
He gonna try to be like, nah, just go sit over there.
Oh yeah, I'm
time to get up. Tapping on my bitch for some head and some guts. Cause it's breakfast.
no shade.
He like, nah, you can sit over there, bro.
I see you been eating it.
Oh yeah, I just need alcohol.
Yeah. It's wrong.
Oh man.
You ain't drink this stuff.
That's because I was getting a bullet.
Oh, that's good. Which one?
I don't know, it was like $50.
All bullet ain't. It's a little higher.
I ain't mean to get the $50 one though.
Was it, what proof was it, you know?
I gotta look at it. I just see alcohol. Like, oh, alcohol. But if I know I was gonna spend fucking 50, I would've just got over here.
Not at all hard, let's nigga get me wrong.
I would've just got the Uncle Miz for later. Got the Uncle Miz joint. Get the 100 proof. Get the night tag, but
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I was drinking Uncle Near's. Billy used to give me a good buzz, but I was drinking Uncle Near's now. Billy don't give me the buzz like he
So
used.
the bullet that I like is hard to find. Matter of fact, I found them when I went to take them down in like a convention type of thing. It's like you have like tasting, like food. So of course they got barbecue and stuff, and liquor and stuff. But bullet, I had to do one time. That's why I found it, but it's hard to find.
Homie, cause it's breakfast. Wake up in the morning, time to get up. Tapping on my bitch for some head and some guts, cause it's breakfast. Homie, cause it's breakfast.
Yeah, no.
I'll play one more video because I want to get up and get it out.
Bye. See you later. Thank you, babe. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome.
Thanks for the food. Thanks for the food. Sis, you on your own, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, we outside. I don't need no perk to help me slide, but I'm off. Gonna know that Henny get him wild, but he bucked it. We ain't even have to go to trial, but we ducked it. And we ain't shooting.
Now you go
Bullet
That I like, oh yeah, bullet I like, it looks like, it looks good, you know what I mean? It's like 100 or 110, right, it's high.
I ain't gonna lie. So first time I had bullet, so Chef Rock came over for the podcast and he had bullet. I ain't know what the fuck it was. When I tell you we was fucked up that night, cause I just drink, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, what happened, nigga?
Right.
Just drinking. So about 3 in the morning now, we looking at each other because the show done ended, and I'm like, damn, I'm fucked up. So GOP was fucked up, and Sheeta was fucked up. So Sheeta dropped me off, and even though
can't see what she fucked. But you lucky you got home.
so well, I didn't get that far from what's the name? And I was like, I'll take that Uber. And she's like, no, I'll drop you off. I was like, I don't know about this.
I seen her ass. I was like, what the fuck? That was
So we was like fucked up, and then she dropped me off. Huh?
Is that mine or yours?
Mine.
Where's yours?
Oh, it's right there.
But
We was fucked up. Well, let's not. Let's start the show. Yo. What up? It is At the Bar Radio. We have no sports today because he's not here.
I mean, we can talk a little bit. Did you see your games today?
Hell no, because I know the Bucks was going to lose.
You don't know who your team played?
It don't matter. I know they played the Washington football team. I know they were going to lose.
Yeah, well.
And they lost.
Washington football team took the game 22-7. We needed that to save ourselves.
I mean, our team has been a disappointment for the last couple of years, so you know. It's like that stripper that comes over your house and all she does is don't get naked and wants to cuddle.
What?
And you wake up in the morning and you're very disappointed. That's my football team.
Well, another Washington football team news, on February 2nd, they're going to release the name of the team. There's a lot of speculation about what that name is going to be. Some people are trolling on the internet, like the Commandos. Why would anyone
That's a terrible name.
Right, but why would you troll like that? And then people are like, I can see people streaking because the team's named Commandos, which is true. So,
yes, I can see a lot. That would be the most wrong name ever.
Right, terrible. But yeah, Commandos. I'm not aiming for that. Per the email that was sent out by the president of the organization, the Red Wolves are out. And then also, there has been heavy speculation on the name Admirals, because if you go to Washington Admirals, well, at one point, they've recently changed it, but at one point you go to Washington Admirals, it takes you to Washington football team.
Oh, shoot.
Right, so somebody slipped up. Now when you go to WashingtonAdmirals.com, I believe it takes you somewhere else, it gets rerouted. But yeah, that's fun. Somebody slipping, but we'll see on February 2nd, 2022.
So I believe Dallas won yesterday.
Yeah. They beat Philly really bad though. They did. They beat them really bad. Like, it was sad.
Well, you know, I have no love for either team, but both of their fans annoy me, and because Philly fans are the second worst to me besides Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for Philly fans.
But they beat them in Philly. It was 51-26.
Oh man, that is really bad.
Right. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
I thought you were kind of exaggerating.
No,
there.
I think they said that set a record the first time they've ever had that score ever. Right? 51-26.
But you know, our team lost again, but still, that's.
And I think
it's losing and getting whooped.
I think Dak broke Tony Romo's record for touchdown passes. So.
Hope he breaks. When he breaks Tony Romo's record for never winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm petty.
Yeah, but Eagles got crushed really bad. So there's that.
So go fly, Robin, fly, huh?
You said fly, Robin, fly. Aww.
Up in the sky. No,
I mean, I was happy for my friends who are Eagles fans that they finally joined the We Won a Super Bowl club, but I told them that probably wouldn't happen again.
You know the funny thing is, I told all the people, I was like, look, y'all are going to the Couch Bowl.
Oh.
Stop yelling Super Bowl this, Super Bowl that.
Wait,
right?
who is going to the Couch Bowl? You talking about the Eagles?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when they won. I was like, bro, y'all not going to get that again for a while, but hey.
You know what? I would have been happy for Eagles fans, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm not.
Why?
So, my brother
is an Eagles fan.
No.
Oh.
Well, one of my brothers is. My younger brother is, but my brother is really great friends with Gilly the Kid.
Mm-hmm.
So, at the time, my brother was locked up.
Okay.
So when the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Gilly calls me. He's like, I know your brother's locked up, but somebody gotta get this work.
So he gave it to you?
And he gave it to me.
Yep.
So, I used to not beef.
Call him, so.
I used to not beef with Eagles fans, but after Gilly gave me that work for no fucking reason, I like to remind them of two things. Them going to the Couch Bowl, and y'all only got one ring. There is a card game named after y'all. Niggas uno.
Well, they just got that. The card game been around longer.
The card game is a statement about their ring.
Oh. But I mean, there's still some teams out here that are winless.
Still.
When it comes to the Super Bowl.
Still, but.
And they argue, well, we won championships. We've had the Super Bowl for over 50 years. That means you haven't won a championship in over 50 years. I'm sorry.
Salute the Buffalo Bills.
Yes, because you know I was going to say it.
No one chokes like the Buffalo Bills.
No one. Like
no
I tease my friend, they are in history as the biggest show artists. 4 years in a row. Went to the Super Bowl and lost. And I believe 2 or 3 of those times was to an NFC East team, so.
I mean, the Giants beat them in the Super Bowl.
So did that's why I said 3. I think it was the Giants, the Redskins, and the Cowboys. Yeah, well, it couldn't have been the Eagles, so.
Oh, yeah, well, if they would have been the Eagles, they would have won.
But, yeah, more power to them. But, I have a question.
What's up?
For you, and anyone in the comments. I have like a group chat, right? And they pose this question.
What up, DJ Nasty Nice?
Hey, DJ Nasty Nice. He in our comments. You know he is.
Yeah, he is. Yo, real quick before you ask your question. So, holla at DJ Nasty Nice. He got hoodies. He got t-shirts. As soon as I get my money right, I'm gonna cop one from him because we all gonna support. But holla at him. He got some great stuff going on.
Yeah.
DJ Nasty Nice, and he can actually really DJ an artist. Tap in with him because he'll mix your music while he's doing this podcast. Not free. Tap in with him for the promo though. And it's good though, and he shows a lot of love to a lot of independent artists. He's a coalition DJ. And yo, this nigga grinds. He drove all the way from Roanoke to come up here in DC and shut this shit down one time. He's always on the move, so tap in with DJ Nasty Nice.
He has a following.
He has, yeah.
We go on. I see him all the time going live, doing his thing. So shout out to him.
Definitely shout out to him. Yeah, he's gonna be we gotta get him down there because he actually wants to come down here and actually DJ live on air.
Yeah.
And we got the setup. We got the setup.
Come on, DJ Nasty Nice. Come on, we need to. This is 2022.
Just make it happen.
Come on, come through.
Come through. You know, especially on a good day with CP3 on the barbecue.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll bring something special to drink.
And we'll have a blast. You might need to stay tonight though, because it will be heavy drinking.
I am not going to say anything else because I'm the angel.
But go ahead.
Alright, so my question. I want people in the comments to go ahead and let us know. So when it comes to sexual relationships, right?
This is really good.
And so I'm asking you, do you prefer the sneaky or the forbidden?
What do you mean the sneaky or the forbidden?
The sneaky sexual relationships where you gotta sneak around, or the forbidden? Like something that it's forbidden. Somebody you know you're not supposed to deal with.
That's a really good question. I don't really, because of who I am, I've never really done, like, I'm never gonna date, like, my boys.
No, not date.
Or do anything with like my boy's sister or fuck one of my boys' baby moms or something like that. Like, I wouldn't do that. That's just
okay. So that's not forbidden.
So
what about someone who's married?
I've done that already. So
that's forbidden.
No, I thought that was more sneaky.
Well, here's my thing.
He wasn't my homeboy.
For me, I feel like sometimes forbidden you do have to sneak.
That's true.
But you feel bad about it.
I didn't feel bad about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I personally would prefer the sneaky, where I have to sneak around before I would do the forbidden. because I don't want to have that weight on me. I'm grown. I don't need to have that weight on me and I feel bad because I did something.
Well, here's the thing about that. You know, I'm a Gemini, so I can have different
yeah.
fucking mood swings.
Yeah, y'all crazy.
We could be sneaking and he could be like, oh shit, my husband's home, hide in the closet. And one day I may do it, and one day I'll be like, fuck that. I'm walking downstairs.
That's terrible.
Like, real talk, I remember when I was in high school, we was at this girl's house, and me and my homeboy was there, and he was downstairs, and I was going upstairs with the chick, and I think her sister and her boyfriend came home, and she was like, hide in the closet and hide in the bed, and I was like, no.
Oh my.
And
you ruined her life.
when we went downstairs to the door, I opened up the door. It was like, who is you? I was like, leave it, and I left.
I can't do it. I don't know. For me, I just can't do the forbidden. I can't do something. Now sneaking is just like, I might not want everyone to know who I'm dealing with, but just because I don't want you to know, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
it's
but definitely like
myself.
Like for me, now some dudes would. I would never mess with, if you my man, you my friend, we cool. Like I'm not gonna mess with your baby mom, even though y'all broke up.
Right.
That's not nothing I do. I would never go date somebody that dated one of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, I mean that's just me.
Well, for me, it's gross.
Yeah. But I know dudes that have no problem doing that.
I should have held this question until CP3 came because I already know.
Well, he's probably done both. He can call in now.
But no, I know for a fact that he would probably be okay with either one.
Yeah, he probably done both.
But for me, I would pick the sneaky over the forbidden. Some people like the forbidden. They like that thrill. And I'm good with just the thrill of the sneaky. You know, like who are you talking to? Oh, don't worry about it, you know. Because that's how I live my life anyway.
I mean, you know, it's people put you in odd situations. Like, you know, some dudes would, if their man's mom was looking good,
what?
And came on to them, they would tap their man's mom. Like, I would shoot you.
What is this, American Pie?
I'm just saying, it's just, but that's the thing, like, that's something that's really forbidden.
Yeah, that's forbidden.
That wouldn't be a running joke, that'd be a bullet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't play like that.
Like, that's on sight getting fucked up. Forever.
But like,
we could be 80 years old, I could be like, yo, he about to catch these hands.
Like LeBron and Delonte West.
Yeah.
Remember that? That was a big drama.
Yeah.
Where he was they teammates though. They weren't considered friends.
Still, you fucking up the money. You fucking up the championship run because you want to mess with the golden goose.
Well, we know Delonte wasn't there. We know more now than we did back then.
So I gotta give an apology to Antonio Brown. He actually provided proof of that he had an ankle injury.
Right.
And they were trying to force him to play with that ankle injury.
Right.
So in hindsight, if that's the case, he did the right thing.
Right. So remember we were talking about it before. The coach kept saying that he was telling him to get in the game and he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because at first everyone thought it was because they wouldn't play him.
Yeah.
And in reality, the coach said I remember that night he said that I kept telling him to get into the game, he wouldn't. Well, there's a reason for it. I feel that unfortunately that is the NFL culture. A lot of times they're like, you supposed to just like put tape on it and roll out. Like that's how you supposed to. That's how the culture has always been. It's a man's, you know, there's a man's game, you know, you can't, be soft or whatever the case may be, but what do you do when you literally like your ankle is literally messed up?
Well, in that case, I think the coach should be fired.
Well,
because
it's dispute now whether or not the coach knew, and he was saying that he didn't know. However, Antonio
showed text.
There you go.
He showed some text and I think some pictures of it, saying so. I think if the coach is in the wrong, we're talking about you jeopardizing my future for a championship ring. Then he should be gone, or fined, or suspended, or something, because we should never put our pursuit of winning over the health of an individual. And then to make the statement, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Like, well, he's fired and this.
He said he was done.
He was done.
That on the field, he said you're done, and then he was saying, "Oh, he's no longer a member of this team."
And if those text messages are shown in your phone, or he showed you that he sent those text messages, I think the coach needs to be reprimanded because that was that was very unprofessional how to handle that person. As much as we criticize Antonio Brown for being unprofessional, the coach should get the same criticism because that's being unprofessional too. We're talking about my livelihood.
Honestly, I will say this: Antonio has always been outrageous. We know that. We know that. Not to excuse him, he made a statement about how he's trying to do better. He's been trying to improve. Given the nature of the circumstances, actually, that really wasn't as bad as you would think Antonio would respond. It was kind of funny, like, what in the world is he doing? You done hyped up the crowd, took your jersey off, and
Yeah.
But you think about Antonio would act. He would do something worse for less. So, I mean, it shows some maturity. He still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
He still has a long way to go. But at the same time, you have Antonio responding or reacting to a coach doing something that wasn't cool either. Because in a sense, if you think about it, he's telling him to get into the game. Antonio's like, I'm hurt. I'm still hurt. Antonio doesn't get into the game, and the coach yells at him, you're done. Antonio is not mature enough to handle that.
True.
He's going to react. So that's what happened, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true. So, and that was, I feel like, it's crazy when everything comes out. You're like, oh, shit.
Yeah. But I knew it was going to be more to the story.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, it's Antonio. It's going to be more to the story. But unfortunately, that's the way a lot of people get treated in society itself. You hear about this happening, especially I know with black women in healthcare.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. If you don't know, Google some stuff. I've experienced it myself. Where you're hurt or you need some type of medical attention and you're expected to just get over it when it's something serious.
The funniest thing is, when I was working for this company, ABM, at Kaiser, I don't mind saying the name because I'll never work for that clown ass people again.
Oh, okay.
I went out and it snowed. And my ladies were taking out the trash, and so I was like, no, I'll take it out for them. So I took out the trash, and I twisted my ankle that night. When I finally came back to work, the director was like, oh, some trash was left. Because I completed my shift. But she was like, oh, some trash was left. And I got to give you a write-up. The trash was left because I couldn't walk, and two, I wasn't the person that was supposed to move the trash.
Right.
And she was like, well, you didn't check. I couldn't fucking walk. I took the write-up, I was like, alright, whatever, lady. Keep in mind, and when I tell people this, I always tell them, I'll take it. However, when you need something, and you will need something, I'm going to refer you back to this day.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be, oh my God, I really need you to come in. My family member was in a car accident. I'm like, no.
When you twisted your ankle, you were working, right?
Yes. And I didn't get paid workman's comp because it was in my 90 days.
You could have sued the company. So for her to write you up.
Yes.
Absolutely crazy.
I just laughed. I looked at it, I was like, all right, whatever. I was like, you do know I could have. No, because I knew I wasn't going to stay with the company.
Understand. Well.
When people put that, when people put a bad taste in your mouth, you be like, I'm not going to be here too long.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was one of those situations.
That wasn't a situation that actually led me to leaving, but that was one of the situations.
Mm-hmm.
When they started fucking with my money, then I was like, I gave them a 3-day notice and I never came back. I gave them a 3-day notice knowing I was starting another job on Monday. Because I was going to keep them and just work overnight. And they was like, oh, well, not only we can't get your money right, we need you to do this. And I was like, Thursday's my last day.
Yeah, understood.
They did it on a Monday. I came to work on Tuesday. I was like, Thursday's going to be my last day.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate. A lot of people don't value their employees the way that they should. And I just feel like if you do what you're supposed to do, it'll come back on.
Yeah.
And keep it moving.
They did it off the contract.
And leaving, right. And that's what happens. You know, you leaving would probably be the best for you under those circumstances, because you know working for a company that doesn't care anything about you is going to lead to bad things.
The funny thing is my brother came home and worked for them and then he left them too.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
And my brother's man was working for the company and he was like, he told my brother, he said, why did your brother do us like that? Now, this is the thing. When they started messing with my paycheck, he's a regional. I texted him. I was like, yo, so this is what you told me I was getting paid. This is what y'all trying to pay me now. Mm-hmm. And my raise still hasn't gone through to put me back where I needed to be. Mm-hmm. And we should have met somewhere in the middle.
Right.
He told me, he texted me, he said, it is out of my hands. You're a regional. It's out of your hands? Okay. I didn't complain. A homeboy was a manager at GNC. I took a part-time job at GNC. Every night I went to work, I filled out applications.
Yeah.
When I got the call here, and when they pissed me off, I was like, oh yeah, Thursday's my last day. And then his reply was to my brother, why did your brother do us like that? Motherfucker, you know why. You know why. You know why. Why are you acting brand new?
Well, speaking of employees and employers acting brand new, what do you do when your employee has major issues that you're aware of and they end up getting arrested, doing time for, things like that, right?
Oh shit.
Well, I'm talking about someone has re-entered the news. Jared from Subway. Jared is the guy from Subway.
I didn't know he was out.
Oh, he's not out. I said he's resurfaced.
Oh.
So Jared is the guy, for those who don't know, 425 pounds. He lost like what, 200 and something pounds, just eating Subway.
Yes.
Okay, so he became the spokesperson. He was paid by Subway.
For years.
Yeah, for years. Jared ended up getting charged and convicted of pornography, child pornography, and having very inappropriate sexual relationships with minor children. So Jared, all these years, this happened to me years ago, Jared finally resurfaced, did an interview talking about how he royally screwed up. You just now saying that? And he didn't really, what I found funny about this interview was that he didn't really focus on what he did and how that was wrong. He focused on how he let people down in his life. That was his aim. Like, so I don't think that Jared really feels that he was wrong.
Jared, from the bottom of our heart, fuck you.
I was like, wait, what, Jared? So, Jared has resurfaced. So I hope that they're treating you really well.
Somebody's stolen. On some good news, the killers of Ahmaud Arbery, life sentence.
All 3 got life sentence. 2 have life sentences without parole. 1 has the one with parole. And he was the one that helped the father-son duo after the fact. So people joke sometimes about your friend calling you up, trying to get you to help them.
Yeah.
After they done did something. It's real.
It's real.
You can really get a charge. And they all got life, honestly. The other one who got the possibility of parole in like 30 years. So 30 years you may have a chance to get out.
That's still too early.
You said that's too early?
Yeah, you should have.
I said may. Because the possibility of parole doesn't mean that you're going to actually get it.
You should have got the death penalty.
Well, I feel there are certain people, they should live with their.
That's somebody was telling me. Somebody was like, well, no.
Live with their wrongdoings. Like Jared, for instance. Jared is in prison, and I'm sure they're treating him very nicely.
He's probably getting bitched over very nice.
And
want this Subway, Jared? Got meatballs on it.
Ew. But then also these gentlemen who's going into prison, you know, this was national news. So
yeah,
there are going to be some people that are going to have their backs. Unfortunately, we know that's going to happen. But there are also going to be people that are after them. They have targets on their back. We all know the story.
Yeah, definitely.
So, have fun on your extended vacation.
So I was bored yesterday when I got home from work, and I turned on Hulu. So usually when I watch Hulu, it's Dark Side of the Ring, which focuses on the dark side of wrestling, which I really like. Because it's all the tragic stories.
Yeah.
So they had this thing called the Dark Side of the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So I started watching that, and it began with the rise of the talk shows, and Jenny Jones, Jerry Springer, even
Ricky.
They didn't have Ricky like that.
Why didn't talk about Ricky?
But here's the thing, though. I didn't know Oprah used to be trashy.
Yeah. And Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yeah, my mom was actually on Sally with Jesse Raphael.
Really?
She was on there she took my sister's cheerleading coach, because my sister was a crack baby, and she took her there, and because cheerleading helped focus her energy. Okay. And for those that don't know, my sister, one of my sisters is adopted. And my mom had her. We've had her since she was a baby, and she was a little girl at this point. But it helped focus her energy.
All right.
So it was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, usually.
So
children born addicted, you know, they have some struggles with it. Like you said, if truly they help their focus, that's pretty good.
Well, you know, now my sister's a grown woman, and she got 3 bad little babies. Shout out to my nieces and nephews. They just got over being sick. But my mom took on it, but they were just talking, breaking that. Like, I did not know Oprah. Oprah was the first talk show that actually put strippers on it. Didn't know that. Miss Oprah. and what happened was,
Oprah had some shade too. She was shady.
Yes.
She was shady. And she had a lot of racial tension on her show.
Yes. So, I remember how it all started. It started in 88, 89 with Geraldo Rivera.
Yes.
when Geraldo had the show and he put the racists on there and they started the fight. Also, people may not remember this. There's another show called Richard Bay. That was from New York.
Yes, I remember him. He was horrible.
And the Morton Downey Jr. show.
Oh God.
He used to scream with the fuck on us.
Phil Donahue sticks out so much because Phil
Was so clean cut.
and he was so nerdy, but the things that he would say, I feel like if there was no Phil, we wouldn't have had Jerry. Jerry's kind of corny too.
Here's the funny thing. So Jerry was originally when Jerry Springer came out, he was modeled after Phil Donahue.
Right. Yeah.
And for those that don't know, and I forgot about this, so Jerry Springer was the mayor of Cincinnati, and
has always had a law degree. That's why Judge Jerry, he had a new show, Judge Jerry. That's why he's able.
But he had to step down from being mayor because he paid a prostitute with a check. I mean, it was the early 90s or 80s when that happened, but with a check though.
Right, but you know, Jerry, if you look at Jerry doesn't, he's very smart, but street smart, no.
So, but when and then after the Jenny Jones incident,
Poor Jerry.
and when she put because I didn't know that show never aired, so.
No.
It never really aired.
But occasionally you'll see the clips from it.
You'll see the clips, but you won't never see the whole show because the whole show never aired. And you know, because Jenny Jones, Jenny Jones had a really good show, but that shit shut her shit down quick.
I think Jenny was such a sweet lady.
She had the makeover, the Jenny Jones makeover.
Oh God, those were awful.
Yes.
But Jenny had some drama on her show, and her being, I really feel like she was a sweet lady. If you have someone, you can see it in her face when certain topics will come up on her show. You can see it. Like Jenny looked like I don't think she was built for it anyway, honestly, for the direction that her show was going into. When people would have certain drama, you can see it in her face.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you can tell because that's when she was just let the audience talk like the last 45 minutes.
And like stuff Jerry shady, and the stuff Jerry would say or go through, and they would instigate. Oprah too. Oprah would instigate. Oprah had her moments, and it's so funny because we'll see the clips now. It's even funnier when you see it now.
So they were basically saying that during that time period, so after that incident, so everybody did a 180 from after the Jenny Jones makeover, after the Jenny Jones incident, and then except for Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry was like, "Fuck this." They were like, "Everybody's not doing this. We're gonna run with it." And
he did.
And then they pushed the envelope even more. Because here's the funny thing. Jerry, the guy who took over to being the executive producer of Jerry Springer, like they were supposed to get canceled after that first season. And he was like, well, fuck it. Let's just push the envelope. And when he started pushing the envelope, they wound up having some of the highest ratings.
Yeah.
And the show wound up lasting as long as it did.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a toxic person, so I used to watch Jerry Springer for like every morning for like fucking 15 years. My day off, I was watching Jerry Springer. No,
but then they switched it to they had it early. The reruns were like 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that, something crazy. But then Jerry started coming on in the evenings, and then you got high schoolers that were addicted to Jerry.
Yeah.
Like, cause I used to watch it after school. It's terrible. But I will say, I saw something. Jenny Jones has started a YouTube page where she was like cooking and stuff. I feel like she's like the Martha before Martha was like big and popular.
Oh man, I thought it was
and Jenny did the makeovers.
Yes.
I mean, not just the makeovers. She did the paternity test too.
Oh yeah, she did. She was one of the first.
Test. Yep. So,
boy,
to Jenny.
Boy coined that though. He ran.
But that's because Jenny was gone.
That's true.
When Maury because Maury wasn't doing that at first. He was more like Jerry.
Maury was doing. You know what Maury was famous for doing? He was doing the drag queens and can you guess if she's a man or
Right, and Jerry would do that nonsense too, but then they would end up fighting
Yeah.
for Jerry. So
And
it was a
well,
little-
Maury just became you are not the father.
Mhm.
I mean, because Maury will put your business out there. That should be funny.
Yeah.
This is Sequita, and she's back for her 7th time. She was just the 7th time we're gonna test to find out about her 3rd baby. Is this the father?
But
You throwing up a lot of numbers there, Maury.
it was, and then they start. My baby daddy, he don't take care of my, like the little videos that they have.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful. My baby daddy don't take care of my baby. He don't do nothing. He don't buy no pampers. Maury, help me prove to him that I am 1,000% sure. I'm like, oh my
Yo,
God.
for everybody who ever said they were 1,000% sure,
Oh, it's wrong. But I feel like at first it was, oh, I'm sure. And then somebody was like, oh, I'm 100% sure. And then people just kept trying to top it. I am 1,000.
When it-
I heard somebody say 10,000 one time.
man, I bet you they was wrong.
Yes.
I bet a lot of sometimes the kid would look just like it. They be like, hey, you are not the father.
I'll be like, dang, I thought that was.
Man, I thought
Look
that
at
was-
their nose, the little side by side they put up. Maury is messy.
You know what's messy? Because when you were growing up, you be betting with your friends. I bet you that nigga ain't the daddy. I think it is.
Maury's hometown. Maury is from the Washington D.C. area.
I remember a current affair.
And his boo Connie Chung. They strong ties to the area. Strong ties. But it's crazy though that Jenny ended her show off of something that Jerry took on and thrived.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say Jerry paid, which he did. You know he paid. Like I know some comedians that were on Jerry's show.
So the funny thing is, there's a chick on Love and Hip Hop. She's a rapper named Suki with the good coochie. She's on Love and Hip Hop Miami. And when I saw her on Love and Hip Hop, I was like, this chick look familiar. Where the fuck did I see her at? And then someone showed the clip. I was like, oh shit.
And the comedian D-Ray, and what's the other one? It's a D-Ray and another comedian. They were on there together. They were up there fighting the KKK. And that was another thing. Jerry used to have the KKK on there all the time.
Yeah.
But Jenny, the show that Jenny did that caused her to
Real talk though. Ricky Lake used the first version, not the second version. Because the second time she came, she was a little bit more peak. Ricky Lake,
It was ratchet too.
they used to sit down and just punch each other. That shit was just ridiculous. I love that time. Damn
But
it.
like Jenny stopped her show because she had a show where it was about secret crushes.
Yeah.
And what do you do if someone comes on the show, has a secret crush on you, you don't like them back? What do you do if that particular person is a friend of yours that's the same sex? Like, how do you respond? How do you react? We know that there are a lot of people who are homophobic, especially at that time. Our culture was not very accepting of homosexual advances or relationships or anything, which was groundbreaking when it came to TV. And I think the show might have aired. I think it aired like once.
No, it said it never made it there.
But I know that with this, and Jenny had a few of these secret crushes.
Yes.
But to have something that we've never seen before, it created a lot of views, you know. Well, of course, back then, it's not views like how we look at it now, but your ratings were high when you showed your audience something that they've never seen before.
Shock
We
value.
didn't see that a lot.
I mean, it was the 90s. We lived for shock value.
Right. And so, unlike Jerry, Jenny had real people that had real situations and had a real person that went onto the show to say that they had a crush. That ended bad. Someone was murdered. The person actually got out recently. I don't know how long ago.
The thing was, but not to defend the murderer dude. However, the guy did push the envelope. He did troll him a little bit, saying he did, because he did press his advances, and that's what made the guy snap.
And it's unfortunate on both sides.
Yes.
And honestly, in that time frame, because it wasn't something talked about, if you are in love with your friend, but your friend is the same sex as you, how do you know if you're telling them if they're comfortable? Because what if they really are gay and they're just scared to come out? Do you egg them on, or do you fall back and be polite about it? Some people don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to make advances at that time in our lives. And then if somebody makes an advance at you, how do you handle that?
That's true.
You might get offended, you know? So it was a really weird time in our society. Unfortunately, someone had to lose their life in this situation. They didn't have to, but
I mean, you know, it's unfortunate. Jimmy Jones almost went to jail because of this.
yeah, because they tried to make it seem like, you know, she not really. Well, now we call it trolling, but they were making it seem like she was instigating the situation.
Yeah.
When in reality, this was her job. She was a talk show host. She went with the script. She didn't know that this was going to turn out this bad. And that's why I said poor Jenny, because it's like there was uncharted territory. You don't know how people were going to react. You don't know how it's going to end. And I know she didn't think that it was going to end that way.
You know, knowing that.
So it's, you know, and you always could see on her face. I don't really feel like Jenny was ever
shady.
No, she wasn't. I feel like Jenny was just poor lady. Her producers wanted her show to go in a certain direction.
Yeah.
And she went with it. Doesn't mean she was comfortable with it. And then look what happened. We literally, other than the fact that I found out she has a YouTube page where she's cooking.
She disappeared for like 20 years.
We don't know nothing about Jenny. Like, where's Jenny been?
You know, when the show ended, she just disappeared.
And I liked her. She seems so sweet. But
I just went to Jenny Jones makeover. But they had other stories on there, but I was half asleep. I just remember that one because that's when I first started.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had another one about the Viper Room, and which was Johnny Depp's club, and it was a really cool club, and all the stuff was going on. And you know what destroyed the Viper Room? The death of River Phoenix, because he OD'd in the Viper Room.
Yep. Which is unfortunate. But that also sheds light on some partying that people used to do. Well, still do.
Yeah, because that was when heroin made its big return back to the drug scene.
Yeah. Well, not really returned. Never really left, but it was like a strong push.
Yeah. It was like, hey, miss me?
Right. I've been here. You forgot? You know. So.
And the Viper Room was where Young Hollywood, it was their getaway. And they weren't allowed too many reporters in there. You know, they had the guy who was the lead singer of Counting Crows. He was bartend there. Like, it was crazy. The Pussycat Dolls got their start in the Viper Room. They went from
I can't never say her name.
They was actually dancing in the garage of Christina Applegate from Married with Children. She's actually a trained dancer. Yeah, I know that about her.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of great things that were going on, like different band members would just come up and jam together at the Viper Room. And sounded like a really great place till you get to the end.
I mean, speaking of at that time, people called it the rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah.
Talking about the partying lifestyle. One artist that is known for this, self-proclaimed party boy, just dropped a new album, The Weeknd.
Yes.
Yes, he dropped a new album. It's overall it's a little different. I mean, we've heard this sound before from him, but overall it's a little different. Um, got a lot of '80s stuff. It's that upbeat stuff. We're used to anyone who's a real Weekend fan. You're used to hearing the dark. I'm on drugs. I'm in love. I'm not in love. My heart is broken. I'm a hoe. You used to hearing all this stuff from him, and now we have these upbeat songs. Like, we have had the upbeat songs before, but he has so many on his album that some people find it refreshing. Some people are like bawling their faces up because, you know, it's the weekend. Like, where's your dark stuff? But you know, I'm glad he's doing something other than trolling America, making it look like he did something to his face. You know, I think that was bad. With the plastic surgery that he was pretending he had just had. So,
Didn't understand that.
I think he was on one of his trips.
He on a lot of trips.
Yeah. And I wonder about this change in music. My statement about it was, I was talking to someone about it, and I'm like, I wonder if he's off the drugs and that's why the album sounds a little different, or if he's on a different drug.
I go with the second one.
But regardless, something has changed. He has Lil Wayne on there, Tyler the Creator. He has a couple songs that I can vibe to. I'm with it. But there are some fans that you hear mixed opinions on it.
So what else is some new music? I'm trying to think.
This past week?
Yeah.
I don't know about this past week. I'm still rocking the Silk Sonic. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Even waiting for the weekend to come out right now. Like, that's Silk Sonic. Like, all I can hear is, this bitch got me.
I'm gonna tell y'all, me, 151, CB3 in the car. I was like, y'all gotta listen to it. Like, I think it was the day it dropped or the next day.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all gotta listen to this. We in the car together. And when I played Smoking Out the Window, because it was before the album came out, but Smoking Out the Window had just come out. I played that, and both of them started cracking up. CP3 giggling like, oh my God. He said, I got a newfound respect. No. But it was kind of funny. And if you watch the video that they have, Anderson Paak and Bruno Mars, amazing people.
So this Super Bowl is supposed to have the greatest halftime show ever.
Yes, it's supposed to, but we gonna see.
So it's supposed to be Dr. Dre minus $100 million. That's a good ass prenup. If you worth $900 million, all you had to pay her was $100 million. That's a damn good prenup.
Well, it's so. Some of her claims that she had
Fucked up.
kind of messed her up a little bit. Some of the things she's done kind of messed her up a little bit. So he was facing a lot more that he could have been paying her. He could have been paying her a lot more. But I didn't agree. I think I've gone on this show not agreeing with her claims and her claims and things, her demands. I did not like that at all, which is an unpopular opinion with some women, but I don't care. I didn't like that at all.
So let me tell y'all.
But it's a West Coast thing. Let's say that it's a West Coast production, not that West Coast production, y'all.
Yeah, shout out to West Coast Production. WCP, yeah, West Coast Production. Man, Booty Talk 50 was the greatest.
I'm not trying to talk about that. I was being good, but I'm just saying that this was a West Coast.
If you didn't have that monumental
DVD, that VHS.
bootleg, I wasn't paying for that shit for real.
That's a VHS.
No, it was DVD, but that was just on bootleg.
Oh, okay. Because before they had the DVDs, they had the VHS, so you could record those.
Dear Facebook people,
Oh God.
if I see another 10-year
I knew
challenge
you was
picture,
gonna say it. You was right, but no. Some of them are funny because they're taking. They had who was it? It was Tiffany Haddish and somebody else.
the funniest one.
Oh, the father off of Scandal. They had her and him next to each other saying 10-year challenge.
No, the funniest one is like Jamil Wadsworth, who intentions my man. He put up the funniest one.
Which one was it? The Oprah one?
No,
Oh, okay.
the Caitlyn Jenner one.
Oh, see now. I think I posted that a couple years ago.
He's like, no one's gonna beat this challenge.
I think I posted that one a couple years ago. Where it was Caitlyn and yeah, the 10-year challenge. Come on now, Caitlyn.
But dear Facebook friends, let me just tell you from the bottom of my heart, I don't give a fuck about your 10-year challenge. I'm tired of looking at it.
So look, the one that I found the funniest was Holiday Heart. Remember that movie with Ving Rhames dressed as a woman? They had Ving Rhames, Holiday Heart, and then they had Patti LaBelle next to it. But
that's so fucked up.
that's so mean, but they did look alike. Oh my
Lady
God.
Internet's going to hell.
I felt so bad for laughing.
I would expect CP3 to say some
Okay,
shit.
but the Tiffany Haddish one, come on now, because you know she cut her hair and they got the mold in the same place. So I was like, oh, why are y'all being so cruel?
You know, she was upset because initially Tiffany Haddish alone because Common broke up with her.
Yeah.
And then he said one thing and she said something different.
Yeah, well, I mean, right before that, before they broke up, he did an interview. She did an interview saying that she don't want a wedding ring, she want property or something like that. And then he was saying, well, that's what she wanted. I feel like they wanted two different things in general in life, which Common knows too well. Common got his little heart broken by Erykah Badu.
No, he got. I don't know what's in her coochie, but it fucks niggas' world.
All the men say that's not what it is. It's almost like she puts them in a trance, but it's not about sex. And she said her libido. She says her libido isn't that high.
That's a lie.
But they say it's just something about her. It's not necessarily the sex.
You took a nigga who started in the game. What was the song? The album was called
Southern
Playalistic Black Music. The song was called Players Ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, this nigga is wearing furry pants.
He was wearing zoot suits.
You did something to him because he wasn't the same when he was.
Common too. Common started wearing knitted hats and
then we went from Common Sense. That was his original name.
Yeah.
Then we got the Electric Circus. I was like, what the fuck that album was about? However, I used to love it was still one of the greatest hip hop songs ever created. And I See the Bitch in You was still one of the baddest this ever created. I still love Ice Cube, that's my dog. But that was a mean ass diss, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, Common said that?
Yes.
Like she had that nigga emotional. He didn't know if he wanted to be a Chicago thug or a street poet.
But he started wearing crocheted pieces.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that new Common Sense is about to be banging. I put that up, what the fuck is this? You know that little video like, what the fuck is that? That's how I felt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Erykah definitely does some things to people.
Well, she a voodoo priest.
Well, she didn't want to be with Common, and that broke his little heart. He thought that it was going to be way more than what it was.
She was just shattering niggas.
Her and Dre were in a relationship that lasted a while.
Look.
Common though, I feel like she was just in a transition.
She was shattering it. Look, Jay Electronica, it took this nigga 10 years to drop one album.
Yeah.
You can't tell me it ain't the cuckoo, cause something.
And the DOC.
He lost his voice talking to her.
The DOC, he made a statement. trying to be funny. He was like, he wanted a reality show where they were gonna get back together and they were gonna get married, and she shut it down.
That's probably how he hit the truck.
She was so mad at him for saying that.
That's probably how he hit the tree. Cause he was probably back when he got that page. It wasn't a 911 page. It's probably spelled you over.
But and she's Tiana Taylor. She was her doula, so she delivered her babies.
See,
and she's like their godmother.
How the fuck you gonna date somebody who godmother? Like, yo, your godmother? Nah, we can't even.
Right.
I don't even want to be friends with you.
That's what they wonder. Like, why this little girl, the oldest, is like out of control. Like, she is crazy. Like,
look.
I mean, she a cute little girl. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say she crazy like that, but her mama even said on the show, like, she crazy. She a crazy person. You know.
That's one of them girls you like. I don't care how bad you like. We always gonna be platonic friends. I don't even want you to sit next to her. You too close. Even before COVID, 6 feet.
Yeah. But Erica, like, I remember when her and Jordy had their baby. This baby's name is 7.
Yes.
I was like, what? And then she had Puma.
See?
Then she had Mars. I was like, you know what, Erica, she's somewhere else.
Like, you be trying to argue with her and be like, yo, look, we are not going to name my kid that. Hold on 1 second. The artist is outside.
Oh, okay. Well, shout out to Erica, who was able to sell. Erica was able to sell her
There's a truck in front of my house.
incense with her essence, the smell of her essence. So shout out to Erica on that. She definitely sold out within minutes. So maybe it is something to it. Maybe it is her essence. People are infatuated with her. It's her aura. It's her her vibe. You know, what she puts out into the world. So priestess, doula, godmom. I think they even gave her a title of godmother of soul. So shout out to Erica. Talented artist, but breaking hearts left and right. And now Common is in a place where he is possibly breaking hearts of his own. Shout out to Tiffany. Common and Tiffany just broke up. So maybe Erica told him to call Tyrone. And now he's telling them to call Taisha or whatever. Shout out to you guys for checking in today. Our artist is coming up soon. Shout out to CP3, who is not in the building today. We miss you, sorta. You know, love to hate you. But he is not feeling too hot, so he didn't come in. No, he doesn't have COVID, you know. Right now, it seems like every time someone says they're sick or they cough, everyone balls their face up, oh, you got COVID, or whatever the case may be. So, but CP3 is fine. He's just not feeling well. So shout out to you. And our artist should be here momentarily. 151 is trying to get him into the building. I do want to say something. We had an artist last week. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you guys for tuning in to his interview. Unfortunately, we did receive some questions about it, and I'm not really sure what that's about. But we try to support all artists here. We try to give everyone an opportunity to a shot. When we have a guest on the show, they're able to come in. They're able to come in. What's wrong? So, I'm talking about us giving our guests shots. You know, giving everybody a shot. So you're able to come in.
Yes.
You're able to call in. We do whatever. So we do like to support new and upcoming artists. Some artists are established, some aren't. If in fact you see somebody on the show and you're like, wow, you know, I want to do that. Or, wow, I want to, like, oh, well, you know, I want to be in their shoes at that point of time. Reach out. Maybe you can get your shot. However, what we don't want you guys to do is to use our platform or look at our platform as a way to hate on another artist. Exactly. I don't like that. I'd say offense to that. All the artists that we have on the show, we are not directly affiliated with everyone here, but we do try to support. We want to give everyone a voice. We want to give everyone a shot. This show, we can get kind of wild, we can get kind of crazy, we can say some things, but we want to give people their shot.
Definitely.
So, at the end of the day, like I said, we're not necessarily affiliated with everyone, but we're here to support. So, we can keep it at that right now. Because you know how
I know you about to go in on.
Because I want to.
But we're going to play, let's play a video. Guest in the building. So let's play Warfare J joint.
Shout out to Warfare J.
Shout out to Warfare J. What's going on?
Shining with you.
Hello.
I'm Raheem on 51. This Lady Antoinette.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
What's going
you.
on?
Hello. How are you? I'm Lady Antoinette. Hello.
That's your seat right there.
No, that seat right there.
Reed, you put the artist over there.
Hot seat
Hello.
over there.
Yeah, hot seat.
I'm CB. You already know me, right?
What you met before?
Back in the day, fuck your nephew went, right? Or somebody.
Yeah.
On South.
Yeah, Renegade.
Yeah, Renegade, yeah. He used to do some shit back in the day. I don't know what he's doing now.
We did a video. We did this video a little while ago. He edited the joint. And then I got some new music out.
Did that guy send another message?
Nah.
I meant to ask you.
So he hit me with that, like I said, when I was like, well, if you don't want us to support you.
I'm gonna tell you, it's the reason for yourself that needs to be mature about it.
I was just gonna say, fuck it.
I was gonna say that on air, but I said, let me.
But the crazy thing is, then he started liking pictures. He liked the picture I posted the other day. I was like, you don't fuck with me, I'm just gonna delete you one day.
Wait. I'm wondering if that's the person that just started following me.
What's the name?
I can't remember.
Bye.
Yeah. I can't remember who it was. I'ma look. But my problem is, if you got some beef with somebody, what they gotta do with me?
He the one that sued me.
Okay, so is he mad that you?
Yeah.
If you mad, I mean, like, my thing is, what you mad Cause I don't like that. And I thought Vibe had a good vibe. You know
I thought he did, but
that's the bad part.
he hit me with that, I'm not feeling your vibe. He almost got, what you do?
He don't know me very well. That's all I can
You
say.
don't know none of us very well. You know, I cut you out and go to sleep real quick.
Nah, cause I'm on your ass. How about that?
I always need more.
You're taking a class, man. I'm going.
That's my cool, bro. You know me, bro.
You got the music or the video?
Yeah.
I'm about to send it to you.
And you already got the song, right?
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
That's what I asked.
I figured that, but I just wanted since you brought it up, I didn't know if it was you or asking for somebody else, so let me go that ahead. I appreciate it.
We got you. Oh, I put too much in it.
Oh shit. Yo. So we back. Yo, shout out to my man Warfare J.
Yeah.
That's the Deep Thoughts. Like I said, I appreciate that song more after me going through what I've been going through after losing so many people back to back. During holiday season, like shit, I was literally in Deep Thoughts.
I stand by when when we interview him.
Yeah.
I stand by, that it's needed.
Definitely.
It's definitely needed.
Mental health is definitely needed, and it's definitely something that we, as black people can do a better job checking in on.
It's real. Mental health is real.
Because, as black men, as a black man, you just talk about you keep that shit to yourself and you just keep it moving.
But it also, it affects both.
Yeah.
Black men and women. You hear about that all the time. Like, as a mom, you don't have time to really take for yourself. And as a black man, you're not supposed to cry or show emotion. That's how we are all brought up.
You know what happens when you're a kid? And you start to whine, nigga hit you in your chest until you tough out. And you just keep that shit in your side. So we got our guests in the building. Let me switch the camera. What's going on, sir? What's going on? How are you?
What up,
man?
What up?
Chillin', man. See, I know what it is, man. It's Don Jevon, man.
Pull the mic closer to you.
I got you. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, so how y'all doing?
We good. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. So I'm Don Jevon. Shit, this my man CB right here.
Yeah.
We in the building.
What Up Entertainment owner, CEO, my first artist right here.
Hold on.
We
got another mic.
We're gonna have to pull out another mic.
We got another mic. You ain't even gotta share. We got another mic. Since CP3 is not here, he's making my job easier.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, birds.
We still not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can talk. We good.
Talk your shit now.
I mean, man, see, y'all gonna hear about me, you know what I'm saying? Shit's Don Jevon, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to take this shit over. You know what I'm saying?
What you taking over? Tell us.
Taking over the whole DMV, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take over the world if I can.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you will take over.
Yeah, shit is What Up Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Shit, this my man Sam, you know what I'm saying? My producer, my engineer right here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, this my brother right here. My man LV, you know what I'm saying? She's another artist, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got some stuff going.
You got some stuff
So
going.
let's touch on something you just said that I always try to especially tell a lot of young artists. Partner with a producer.
Right.
Always.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that's important. You know what I'm saying?
We got a producer.
Yeah, I mean, so you need a producer
one
that
right here, good dude, good man
should be
right here.
someone that know your sound. You know what I'm saying? Once you get connected with that sound, you know what I'm saying, so you can't leave it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to build a bond with that so y'all can click more. You know what I'm saying? Stay together.
Cool. So, CB, tell us about What Up Entertainment real quick.
What Up Entertainment is a entertainment label that's based out of Virginia, Alexandria. The name came from, I was incarcerated when I was 22 until like 24. And I used to come downstairs and I used to be an artist myself, still is, but I was heavy in the game, you know. And every morning I used to come out my cell, they all used to beat on the joint. CB, what up? CB, what up? CB, try to give me the rap and shit. You know? And when I came home, that's when like Twitter was starting to pop, you know, and the gram. So I changed all. I created them accounts and I made my name CB What Up. So it's like everything been what up, you know. And then I got locked up again a few years ago, and I said when I come home, I'm just gonna start with the entertainment company called What Up. Okay. Here I am now. Met a good man when my last time incarcerated. Told him when I come home I was gonna start this label, so get with me. And just so happened, I went to the studio with somebody else doing a song with somebody else. Well, not doing a song, but going there to support. And I see this motherfucker in there. Yeah.
So it's supposed to happen.
I told you I had something for you, bro.
And signed him right there.
I told you I had something for you, bro.
That's what's up.
And that's how What Up got started.
So What Up is your hype. That's what was hyping you up.
Yeah.
And so you gonna
So
carry
What
that
Up
energy.
gonna hype everybody.
There you go.
I'm saying, when you see somebody, what you say? You say What Up.
Sure.
When you about to fight a bitch, what you say? What up?
I don't say anything, but
I'm just saying, like, what up, man? That's alright. Like, I'm pretty sure, you know, when you get that distance, what up? Before you start to swing, nothing. But she might say it.
She could.
Yeah, before she get punched in the face.
I don't know. If CP3 was here, he would tell you this the Shank Queen, so.
Things happen.
Oh, yeah.
They made a movie called Blade. It was after her.
Oh, man.
Well, after that slash, you might be like, what up now?
Yeah, so what I'm doing.
They don't have to hear my voice at all, but
I
I
ain't gonna say
understand
nothing,
what
but
you
you get what
I'm
saying.
saying?
I
Yeah,
understand
you
you.
get through all them clowns.
You know word, she stays silent.
Yeah, I gotta
You
be
get through all
silent.
them clowns.
You a wild.
I am the good one.
Oh my God. You are the good one?
I am. I'm between the three of us, I am.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
But, so, as far as the connection between you two, you said that, you know, you guys met and you knew that you wanted to sign him. You knew that you guys were going to work together. But tell me about that moment that defined that bond that you guys had, when you knew you were going to sign him.
When I seen him outside of jail?
Right.
Yeah. Cause I already knew I was gonna fuck with him inside. I ain't think I was gonna run back into him though, you know. But I wasn't a hype. I wasn't somebody in there talking shit and then turn around and do the total opposite when I get home. I wrote things down and I checked them off when I came home. But anyway, it was like we picked up where we left off. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It was like being over there in the corner in the jail, looking out the window rapping the day before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like the next day waking up like, here goes some paper. You know what I'm saying? And he was with it, I'm with it, and here we are today. Look at him like a little brother now, man.
I gotta commend you because a lot of people don't have a follow through. A lot of people tell you some shit and they be like, boom, but you actually came back, ran back into him, and he followed through with him. I think that's commendable. So Don, what made you start rapping?
Oh man, I ain't even gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I was young, you know what I'm saying? So when I really started rapping, shit, I really wasn't taking it seriously. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I always did music, you know what I'm saying? But I got this brother-in-law, my closest brother, you know what I'm saying? He from New York. He rap, entertainer, dance, do all that, you know what I'm saying? So he just used to rap around the house, you know what I'm saying? Then I used to just look at beats, you know what I'm saying? Just search up beats on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I started rapping. But really what got me seriously was when I really started going through, you know what I'm saying, life. You know what I'm saying? Like bro said, you know what I'm saying? So I got locked up with bro. I lost my basketball scholarship, you know what I'm saying? So I was out on the street. I started putting that in my music. I still wasn't taking it seriously, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just in the jail just writing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I used to let people hear. You know what I'm saying? So like my bro, he used to tell me to, you know what I'm saying, pull up on me, knock on the door, bro, spit something for me, little bro. You know what I'm saying? know what I'm saying? So I knew I had something going, you know what I'm saying? But after that, I went to a couple studios, met my man. He told me I should start taking it serious, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I got where I'm at now, you know what I'm saying?
Well, tell us, in your words, tell us about your sound. Like, describe that to us.
My sound is different. You know how everybody got this DMV type flow, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's different. I got kind of like a soul type, pop type style.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can relate to anything, you know what I'm saying? I can make a song for any genre. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I can explain it, but you can hear, you know what I'm saying, the difference in the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you about to hear that pink and blue, that motherfucker.
Even if it's
like
a party
shit.
song, you know what I'm saying? Everything different.
Yeah.
Everything sound different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I try to think out the box all the time, you know?
Okay. What are your influences?
Me.
My son. Nah, I mean, shit, my big brother too. Nah, but my son is my motivation, you know what I'm saying? Like, ever since I had, he 8 months, you know what I'm saying? So, ever since I had him, it's just like, my life just been different. Like, I just been looking at life different. Like, I'm at a goal now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no choice.
He 8 months?
8 months.
You sleep?
No.
No. I don't. Like, I'm constantly working, you know what I'm saying? I'm constantly with him, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to do this music, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, so it get difficult, you know what I'm saying? But I got brothers here with me, you know what I'm saying, that work with me, that love me, you know what I'm saying, that keep me encouraged, that keep me going, that, you know what I'm saying, bro always tell me, bro, come to the studio. So bring Lil Man to the studio if you have to, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I mean, that's just what it is.
That's good that you have a support system. That's important. That's so important. Like, we've seen people that didn't have that.
Right.
Yeah.
Important.
Right.
How much has being a father changed you as an MC, as an artist?
It's different, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I feel like I'm rapping about
Mature.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my mind is more mature now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, before he was here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just, I mean, I still had something to rap about, but now it's all on maturity.
Now you
know what I'm
see,
saying?
you can see things from
Yeah.
a father's perspective.
Exactly, like,
Instead of a street nigga perspective all the
yeah,
time.
you know what I'm saying? Now I got someone looking up to me, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, so I got a second example for him.
Right.
That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
What you got for answer that?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say bless your heart. You got an 8-month-old. That's a struggle in itself. So I commend you for, first of all, being there for him and allowing him to be your motivation. That, like I said, that's the best motivation to have.
Of course, so that's the most motivation. You know what I'm saying?
But some people don't do it, so let's
Right.
be real.
A lot
I'm
of
gonna
people
shine
don't
light
do it.
on it when I see the positive. So
Thank
no problem. So the songs that you sent over, can you tell us anything about those?
Pink and Blue Hundreds.
You said what?
I said Pink and Blue Hundreds.
Okay.
I wrote that when I was in jail.
Okay.
I did. I wrote that. I never let bruh hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never let nobody hear. You know what I'm saying? It's a different sound. I mean, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's Pink and Blue Hundreds, like, you know the Monopoly game. We used to sit in jail and play Monopoly all the time. You know what I'm saying? Play Monopoly, play any board game. You know what I'm saying? So my mind is creative. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit different. Like, you gonna hear it when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? So what's the other joint that we said?
You only sent one.
Oh, shit was only that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
No, Monopoly triggers me in my
Oh,
household.
really?
Yeah, my son cheats.
Yeah, like, everybody love Monopoly, you feel me? Everybody love money, right?
Y'all don't got the new Monopoly then. The new Monopoly is debit cards.
Oh yeah, I seen that one too.
Yeah, you can't cheat on that because the computer do everything.
Yeah, but he a cheater. He'll probably find out.
I mean, shit, everybody love Monopoly,
Don't
right?
laugh.
You know what I'm saying?
My son is my ride or
He
die.
ain't ride or die.
Don't be cheap.
That's what everybody
He ain't here to defend himself.
That's fine. He at home probably eating all my food up. You know? Yeah. That's why I say, bless your heart. 8 months, yeah. Mine 15, my youngest. Is 15.
For real? So I got a little brother, you know what I'm saying, just turned 18.
Oh, man, yeah.
Shout out to my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Free my little brother.
Free your little brother, yeah. There you go.
You say you
Little
were
baby
15?
bugs.
My youngest is 15.
For real.
Yeah, I got a 15-year-old girl.
Oh, I'm afraid for both of y'all. Especially a 15-year-old girl.
Man, my niece just turned 16 at the family function on New Year's.
That's a struggle, right?
I was like, just let you know.
That's when they start getting grown.
I was like, just let you know when you
It
get.
started a little bit before then, but 15, 16, yeah.
You bring an 18-year-old dude over here, we gonna punish him. I was like, yo, you got me, you got a brother, you got your father, and you got another uncle. I said, yo, you bring an adult, we gonna whoop his ass. I'm just gonna tell you that straight up.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, so if you date somebody and he like 17 and a half, you better break up.
Yeah.
He gonna get broke.
Them girls, they change their life at that age.
Yes.
Yeah. So you got a boy, but he gonna change your life before then. Don't worry.
I mean, so I got nieces, you know what I'm saying? So I got rockin' nieces, you know what I'm saying? I got a big family. You know what I'm saying?
Mine is 20. I'm happy she made it there.
For real.
My daughter, yeah.
All of them under
Nieces will
18.
test you too.
Oh, well, I have nephews. Remember I told you? When they were in my house, I was raising them. Oh, I'm happy that they made it through. So I'm happy that y'all good.
I'm afraid for you because at 8 months, my little nephew, thought my phone was our phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, this is an iPhone 12. This is not your phone. Why are you crying?
Like,
why are you crying? I don't know.
It's real, cause you 8 months. So you got a little time, right?
Yeah, I mean,
the stuff
but
is yours still.
Shoot, he getting into everything.
Well, yeah, he getting that. No, it's gonna get worse. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, I know it.
That was not encouraging.
I mean, it's real.
I know it is.
When he 2 and your phone is filled with pictures of his eyeball, yeah, like that's real. It's real. It's in your eyeball. Like, what are you doing?
Let me tell you.
He at the stage now where he just want to eat the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My nephew used to call me every show.
Yeah.
Every show.
Every show. FaceTime me. And I'm like, hold on, this is my nephew. Can't speak a lick of English.
I think he wanted to be a guest. That's what he was
Just
trying
want
to
to be
do.
heard.
I just hung up on his. And then he had the number. I hung up on his ass. He called back.
Yeah, he called back.
Like, you little bastard.
Don't do him like that. But yeah, these kids changing life.
They do.
They do.
Let's get back to. Let me ask you a real question. That ain't got to do with diapers.
Diapers. Now we ain't talking about that. No.
Everybody, all the parents is having flashbacks right now. What are your top 5? What's your Mount Rushmore hip hop?
Oh shit, that's a good question, man.
You know what I ask people that, they always say the same thing.
That's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of good artists out there right now.
Yeah,
like,
but we need
so what you mean, like right now, or
it's yours?
Top.
It's yours.
Top. Like your number one. Who's your number one? Start there first.
My favorite. He already know what I'm about to say. The baby, that's my nigga.
Yo,
the baby, that's my
okay.
nigga. Like that's my man. That's my good man.
I would say the baby, like lyrically wise, no one is really like can mimic his type of style
Exactly.
of what he do. That's why we fuck
He got
with
his
Baby.
own style, like he got his own craft. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he get on, he know how to make that joint happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His style is just bar after bar, punchline after punchline. He just keep going and going.
He's a creator, so that makes sense.
That's my man. That's probably my biggest influencer.
Okay.
For real.
So we got number one, the baby, alright?
Who else you got?
Who you listening to right now?
Myself.
Yeah.
Alright, so before you started making your own music, who did you listen to?
I mean, I listen to the Migos. Offset a good rapper. You know what I'm saying? Offset, he'll never, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he on that list?
Yeah, so he'll never big him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be sleeping on Offset. Matter of fact, Rod Wave. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? So I like him. Who else? Mo 3. I gotta shout out Mo 3. That's my man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my dog. You gotta feel him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel that man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to put in my music sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really feel my music to understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just a bobbing head on like a club back. You know what I'm saying? Like even though it's that, you gotta hear what I'm saying.
You gotta listen to it.
Yeah, you feel me? So. Just people like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't really listen to a lot of people, because a lot of people really don't be talking about nothing. A lot of people really don't be talking about nothing, so, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just like a beat, you know what I'm saying? And if it got a fly hook, say something fly, then everybody rocking with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I listen to stuff that got meaning to it, such as Raw Wave, Mo 3, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about the baby shit. The baby, you know what I'm saying, he just be going. That's just my nigga. Shit.
I fuck with baby. He real dude.
That's my nigga.
And honestly, I noticed lately when we ask artists that question, the baby comes up. So.
For real?
Yeah, often. Often.
What the new rappers, like the newer age.
Yeah. They say the baby a lot.
For real? For some reason they don't like the baby like that. You know? Like they be hating on my artists.
The people that we have that come in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's we don't do no survey for everybody.
That's what
But,
they say.
when we have artists in here, we hear that a lot.
Yeah, I mean she is a good artist.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I feel the same way.
He talking shit. He got a great little content. He got a. I love his flow.
I appreciate his videos. I mean, call me a old head, but like
he's creative with the videos.
I appreciate it because you're giving us a certain type of music, yes, but then you're delivering it in a certain way that's entertaining. We don't have that a lot.
Right.
Like some people be in their videos and they just be doing whatever, throwing money, and that's it. And they didn't talk about nothing like we were just saying. Right. So at least he talked about something and has some content. So.
That's why I just want to.
You got a question, lady, answer that? Or?
No, I'm waiting on the music now.
Yeah, man.
We can talk more after. Don't worry. I have more questions.
So you know my plan is going to lead to a whole more questions. I got you.
Ask questions about the song.
So before we play this, I want to. What do you look for in a beat?
I need that. My voice is heavy, you know what I'm saying? So I need something to keep up with my tempo, something to keep up with my energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I need the kicks. I need the kicks in the beat, you know what I'm saying? I need that superior sound, that royalty sound. You know what I'm saying? So my name is Don Jevon. You know what I'm saying? So I need that superior sound, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I really look for.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
He said nothing but the best.
Nah, for real. If I don't like it just a little bit, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
But as an artist, you gotta be protective. So if you don't like it, it shouldn't be out there.
Right. But other people might like it.
Yeah.
So.
But you have to be comfortable with the music that you're putting out.
Yeah, she's damn right.
Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah, you want to go ahead and introduce this song, man?
Definitely, go ahead.
Look, shit, man. It's Pink and Blue Hunters, man. Shit, this joint is on all platforms, man. By Don Jevon, man. Look it up anywhere, you know what I'm saying? On iTunes, you know what I'm saying? Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, anything, you know what I'm saying? Produced by my man, you know what I'm saying? And my other man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my other man.
We need their names.
Shout out
to my man Ali, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't be here with us. Shout out to him.
Sans, my man, Sans Ray.
To my man, CB, What Up Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? That's what we shooting with. what I'm saying? That's what we're going hard for right now.
Alright, let's play this shit.
Pink and blue hunters.
It's the Don. Hey, big bro. Now watch this shit. Hey, little bro. These niggas don't know I'm coming. I'm trying to get to the pink and blue hunters. Like a nigga been playing Monopoly. And I come from the trenches. I gotta get up to the top because that's what it gotta be. I said, fuck all the niggas and bitches. Say I'm on a mission. I ain't never stopping. Niggas be hating. Niggas be faking. They trying to be like me. They jocking me. I'm trying to get to the pink and blue hunters. Like a nigga been playing Monopoly. And I come from the trenches. I gotta get up to the top. That's what it gotta be. I said, fuck all the niggas and bitches. Say I'm on a mission. I ain't nothing stopping me. You know niggas be hating and niggas be faking. They try to be like me. They jocking me. You already know me and my money connected like Jordan and Pippen. I pull up on you. You know I'm getting more than I'm getting. Nigga, you just what I'm whipping. And I'm about to whip in my shoulders. And ain't when I go like I see it. You know what I'm sipping. You want some money? Get with the team. Yeah, you see what I'm whipping. Yeah, I had to flip. I got how many you gotta be. You better get out this way when this joke get spitting. Said everything is a murder scene. I come from the trenches. That's how I'm used to live. I be kicking my feet up and sipping lean. When I'm stacking these niggas right up to the set. I step out the house. I be looking clean. It's a game full of bitches. Get by me and pit. All this I say we might change it to weather. It might be clear to put all my money together. And make your heart fucking cheddar. Make it harder. It might be smarter to sit back and watch it when you move. You would just like to go. So my money up. As soon as it's all, cause I know it's like a bang. I'm trying to get to the pink of the months. Like a nigga been playing Monopoly. And I come from the trenches. I gotta get into the top. Cause that's what it gotta be. I said, fuck all the niggas and bitches. Say I'm on a mission. I ain't never stopping me. You know niggas be hating and niggas be faking. They try to be like me. They jocking me. I'm trying to get to the pink of the months. Like a nigga been playing Monopoly. And I come from the trenches. I gotta get into the top. Cause that's what it gotta be. I said, fuck all the niggas and bitches. Say I'm on a mission. I ain't never stopping me. You know niggas be hating and niggas be faking. They try to be like me. They jocking me. Let's go. You know that I'm dreaming. Nigga, you ain't never seen me walk up. Out of copper, I'm taking the 50. They turning the birds. You know that go. And they come from the way. And niggas used to go smoke the hard. You know that. My sister and my own bro. You know what I do. I'm a sucker for 3 and a half. And I realized I had a bottle of flavor. I got high as sky like a kid like a pilot. I feel like I'm flying around the rain. With an alley, you put my wrist and I put on the necklace. You know I be slamming. And I stay with the heat on me. And if the green fake it, then you know I'm blind.
My old man used to get these renegades like Brad. I had the biggest in the music community. You know my shit. I was downloading the music.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, what up?
I like that joint. I like that joint. Yo, for real.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
For real, the beat is a unique beat.
Yeah, it's a different beat.
So it puts on a whole different. One, it don't sound like everybody's shit.
Shout out Ali.
Yeah, Ali.
You know.
And I love when artists capture the vibe of the beat though. So you vibe with like he was. I can tell he was feeling the track. Like you really rode that track. I was like, okay, nice little vibe, boom, boom. I like that shit.
So for me, it's the cadence.
Okay.
It's your cadence, your vibe, your flow that you're right. You do sound different than everyone else. It is a little different. And
Yeah, of course. I'm saying. I
Cultural
don't want to
attention.
sound like
Cultural
everybody else.
attention.
you don't want to, and that's something that we try to preach to a lot of upcoming artists, but they don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is important to have something that's different, and your cadence is definitely something that's different, and I appreciate it. Because we don't have to listen to the same thing over and over again.
Of course.
Unless you're listening to Pink or Blue.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's just the first joint, you know what I'm saying? So we got plenty more
Yeah,
coming.
we got plenty ammo
We
coming,
got
y'all.
plenty more coming, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
we
that's
just pushing
a
this
little-
joint so hard right now. We ain't really trying to put too much out. But the
And
next one coming, like,
But
the next few weeks.
But that's the
Yeah,
thing
some
about
shit.
having an experienced person like CD on your team.
Mhm.
Because this is what artists do. Artists will make a song,
Mhm.
they put it out there,
Mhm.
and then 5 minutes later they'll make another song.
Mhm.
And then I don't like the first song no more, and we just want to drop without
Yeah.
push.
Right.
Like, and
And what do? We fuss.
we fuss. He's like, yo, we ain't even got to this song. Like, this song only been out for 5 minutes, and then you already trying to push the next
Right, you
shit.
don't even want to let that joint build up yet.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, the human mind, man. They already got a lot going on.
Right.
So the attention span is real short. So if you keep, that's why you see these top commercials and everything coming out every time it's commercial time. You see the same commercial.
Yep.
And then in your head, you already know what kind of commercial it is. You might look at it because you know what kind of commercial it is.
Mm-hmm.
So now your attention is on that commercial because it's been beating your head.
Right.
Same shit I'm doing with the song, man. It's the same shit they do on the radio.
Indeed. They do. They have rotation.
And plus, I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? This music is a hustle, man. I know how to put coke in people's nose. I know how to put dope in people's veins. I know how to put weed in people's lungs. You know what I'm saying?
And music in their
And I know how to put music in their ears.
I got you.
And then everybody love money, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the pink and blue hundreds. Like a nigga been playing Monopoly, you know what I'm saying? Everybody love money, everybody needs some money.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we don't need all the big headbangers all the time, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta sell that shit to the gangsters no more, you know what I'm saying? Just give niggas a vibe.
Right.
Definitely.
I got a question.
Shit.
I do. What's wrong? Somebody got a question on the feed?
No, Bob Saget has just passed away at 65.
Damn.
Like, this is crazy.
From Full House and American Funny Video.
That's the father, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Who was, oddly enough, not as straight and narrow as his character on Full House.
Oh,
Yeah, he had a foul mouth.
Hey, yeah, I seen the comedy special for He cussed like a sailor. I was like,
He was
what
not.
the fuck?
Bob Saget was not the same. Off the screen, off the small screen.
Definitely.
And rest in peace to Bob.
Rest in peace.
Definitely a great comedian.
Yeah, that's kind of threw me off.
Yeah. Why you have to go do a breaking news? You ain't here. You know, CP3 will do the breaking news in a heartbeat.
No, you know the great thing is it hit my like inbox, so it just popped up on. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, he was on some drugs for a little bit, like alcohol.
Yeah, probably so.
I hope that's not the case, but I know that.
No, I mean,
there's some struggles over the years.
Well, I'm always on some alcohol. It's at the bar.
I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. But I do have a question for you. When you're sitting down, and because you strike me, you already said that you're a writer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you sit down to write, what's your process?
Honestly, I just go with the vibe that I'm feeling at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever type of music I'm making, whether it's a pain type of song or club banger, you know what I'm saying, or a song for the females, I have to be in that type of vibe where I'm feeling whatever I'm trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Like I already have a vision and a sound for the song that I want to hear, like how I wanted to hear it, like how I wanted to sound. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I go in the studio. I'm gonna tell you my process. I go in the studio. I tell bro what type of vibe I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, nigga, I mean that J when you told me that process. Hey, Robin and shit,
That's when it gets serious.
Like, damn.
He's like, what are you talking about?
Nah, but
He's sitting there holding it, so yeah.
Yeah, so motherfuckers, so I go in the studio, you know what I'm saying? I tell bro what type of vibe I'm feeling. Bro know me, you know what I'm saying? Like me and bro, we actually been through some stuff together. Like we struggled together. You know what I'm saying? We done had nights we ain't eat, you know what I'm saying? And I've been in the studio all night, all week. You know what I'm saying? So bro know what I like to hear, bro know what type of sound I need.
Right.
He know the type of bass I need, you know what I'm saying? Like, so whatever type of vibe I'm feeling, he gives me that every time. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll sit back and I think of every moment that brought me to why I'm feeling this vibe right now. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when I go off of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it turned out to be a hit. You know what I'm saying? Every time, why? Because I'm not talking about nothing fake. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about everything that's me. Everything that I want, everything that I go through, everything that I have, everything that I don't have, everything that I lost. You know what I'm saying? It's all me. That's how I do it.
So, I got a question. How do you feel about the current state of music right now?
I don't like it.
You know what? That spoke to my heart. I felt that when he said it.
I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He was really fed up. He said that shit quick as a motherfucker.
You know what? I don't like it. I feel you.
He didn't even think about it. He was like, no, I don't like it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm saying, don't nobody talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to it. Like, it's no concept. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talk about the basics: money, females, drugs, guns. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't really do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like.
And the people who really did ain't gonna talk about it.
Right. Like if you a real gangster, bro, no, you know what I'm saying? So if you a real gangster, you ain't gonna broadcast your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you been in that box, you know how it get.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna tell, you know what I'm saying, you a felon, you got all guns in your video. You hot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like niggas be capping, niggas be lying in their rhymes, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, I mean, just like I said, nobody like really listens to music no more. It's all about the vibe, it's all about the beat, it's all about the joint is catchy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can make a TikTok to it.
You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, that is true.
I mean, there's no lies in what he's saying right now.
I mean, there are times where it works out for the good. Like, it could be a good song on TikTok, but then there's other times where it's
like, I mean, some people got some good music, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people really, it's a couple young artists, you know what I'm saying, that's really trying to tap into good music and talk about their life and talk about that struggle, you know what I'm saying, where they came from. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm the type of dude, okay, I hear it, show me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You say you was supposed on the block, you know what I'm saying? You do all this. Where? You know what I'm saying? Show me.
Because ain't nobody ever seen it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how you get there? You feel me? Shit, nigga gotta show me something. That's what it is.
Alright, I hear you.
Yeah, another question? Or you want me to go?
What up?
What up? Shout out What Up Entertainment, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying?
Follow my man.
Follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Take a look at the Don, TAEGLOCKADADON. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Don.
You can follow What Up Entertainment, WATTUPENT.
Give me 5 do's and 5 don'ts of the industry that you learned.
5 do's and 5 don'ts. I don't really know, you know what I'm saying? Bruh still take me through the process, you know what I'm saying, of the do's and the don'ts. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feed, to be honest with you, I don't really feed into the industry like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that it's all, excuse my language, it's all bullshit.
You can say that.
You can say that. You can excuse yourself. I say shit on here all the time.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Shit's all bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I don't really feed into the industry, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the one that do the do's and the don'ts.
Okay. Well,
You know
you
what I'm
tell
saying?
us.
Yeah,
You
And
tell
the
us.
do's and the don'ts, you don't have to worry about, because I make those decisions. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really.
And my decisions is tailor made. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some game I can't give right now.
Okay.
You
Excuse
know what I'm
me.
saying?
But what advice would you give
in,
though?
you follow your heart.
Follow your
You
heart.
follow your heart, man, and don't trust nobody. You know? Yeah.
I really, you know what I'm saying? I really, you know what I'm saying? I don't really feed into that, you know what I'm saying? I look it towards my life, you know what I'm saying? As what I got going on as a man, you know what I'm saying? So I really look into handling my situation, you know what I'm saying?
But I know what do.
Mhm.
Get this money.
Yeah, that's what, that's the first thing.
But don't fumble that bag.
Don't be lazy, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your fans happy, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your people up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep yourself up. You can't let yourself fall. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta stay true to yourself.
Mhm.
You always gotta stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. If you know that you lying, other people gonna find out that you lying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So you gotta keep it 100.
So you have do's and don'ts. That's what it is.
I mean, you think about it, man, yeah.
I mean, nah, I mean,
That's just, you know what I'm saying?
We're not asking for the innermost secrets.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that's just morals and principles, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
But-
that's everything.
But
Like,
here's the
But-
thing: a lot of people don't get it.
yeah.
right.
And a lot of people don't have morals and
are
principles.
things that we don't. There's some people that need to hear it.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
why people don't succeed.
right. Shit.
That's another reason.
In life, shit, you gotta live by a code.
True.
That's what it is.
And everybody code is different.
Right. Everybody
true.
got a different
Well,
code that they live by.
I say you stick to the basics
Mhm.
and live life in simplicity.
Right.
Live life simple,
Right.
and you'll be able to view things around you instead of moving fast, trying to be difficult, missing the shit that's coming your way.
That's really important what he just said.
Mhm.
You stay simple, you stay basic. Everything will be English. You know what
But
I'm saying? Everything will be there to be read,
people try to do fancy shit,
and then it turns into cursive.
Right.
and they
You
miss.
can't really read it.
Yeah, and they miss the simple shit that's right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people think being a solo artist means you a solo nigga. No, you still build a team.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah, of
have.
course.
Like,
so you
but-
gotta have a team.
But it's just sticking to the basics. The basic is that a solo artist is a lie. A solo artist has a team of people behind them to make them successful.
Mm-hmm.
What people don't realize is Nelly sold 10 million records because they went to Universal as a group at the same lunatics.
Right.
They like Nelly, and they all put their St. Lunatics all put whatever they needed into Nelly. Nelly didn't write Country Grammar by himself. All them niggas contribute, and they all ate.
Well, look at, people idolize Beyonce, but Beyonce had a whole team
Yeah.
that her father constructed. Like, it's not a game. You have to have a team.
Right, you know.
And I appreciate the fact that your team came with you. 'Cause that's another thing.
Should we a
Choosing
family?
the right team is a factor too.
You know what I'm saying? Should we more of a family than a team? You know what I'm saying?
Sticking to the basics, like when I say it's simple, it's like growing up. If we was all together as young boys when it wasn't, trying to get jobs and trying to get money, when it was just, Mom, can we go outside? Or can I go outside to go hang with my friends out back? It's still the same mindset. We hanging.
Right.
It ain't because it's business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we sticking to the basics as we carry this like going out back and go to the sliding board or the swings, or going to go play tag and shit. I ain't go get it, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that with the girls out there, you know. That's sticking to the basics. When you get older, people try to change shit about their life.
Right.
When that's not your life. Your time coming. You just stick to your life.
Right.
That's the easiest thing to do, is to be you.
And if you got a team, you know what I'm saying? If you got a team that's all looking towards something, you know what I'm saying? Everybody all looking toward the same goal.
Right.
Everybody know their part, everybody know their role. You know what I'm saying? Then you know how to move. You know what I'm saying? So I could call any of these men outside of music. You know what I'm saying? So bro call me every day. You know what I'm saying? She you alright? I call bro, you know what I'm saying? She you alright? You know what I'm saying? So
That's good.
as long as you got the right people behind you, you can do anything. For real.
I agree.
Definitely, bro. That's the thing. I love this conversation because we're talking some real stuff that a lot of young people need to hear. And a lot of people fail because they keep the wrong people around. They build with the wrong people. Knowing who to build with is
key.
Is key. I love the fact they all showed up.
Right.
You know, because that shows unity to me. You know, and it's not about it's Don's spotlight, but no one's jealous. We want to see him be successful.
Right, because if he succeeds, then guess what that means?
Y'all exactly.
So we would have had more people come through, but due to COVID, you know, we didn't know how y'all was going to act.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this. You remember you said trust no one? Yeah. If y'all would have had so many people in here, I'd be like, nah.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But see,
I'm the one that's going to have problems.
See, I made that exact
decision. A lot of people wanted to pop out to that.
That's good. That's nice, but everybody can't come everywhere, you know? And then you got people like me that and if you bring the wrong people to
it's just too much. Yeah.
We had that happen before.
Oh yeah.
Oh nah, we got dangerous. We gentlemen out here.
You're right, it's dangerous, and they were in danger. They didn't even know it.
Oh nah, we good out here. We gentlemen out here. We don't.
I'm not saying y'all, cause y'all chilling. You know.
Nah, but that's how it goes.
You got people that know how to just be here.
But anybody that's around us too.
Right, but you gotta certain people. You know exactly.
I know what you're talking about. You know, they was wilding that.
Anytime I get a call and I'm on my way here because they already know how I'm going to react, that's a problem.
We ain't worried about nothing.
Two people.
But that's what you're supposed to have. You should have that.
It's professionalism.
You absolutely. I appreciate that, because then that means that I don't have to be unprofessional.
Right.
You know.
Truth be told, me and CB know each other for a while.
Right. I've already heard that part. I repeat that.
And anybody that knows me knows that I see a lot of artists. That don't mean I'm gonna talk to you. That don't mean I'm gonna fuck with you. That don't mean I'm gonna be like, yo, you can get an interview. That's a lot of people. Sometimes I just stand on the wall and just know who the fuck I am. Or I see them and we want it done. So, you know, when we see them back up, we're like, oh yeah, I know it is. That's really cool people.
Right.
You know, he never carried himself. He never carried himself the way
that I was talking about.
Yes.
I've already beat that.
Yes.
Because I probably would have said that already.
Yeah, man, that was a wild thing. That was a wild thing. That's what we can talk about off air. I can't tell you on air what happened, but I can tell you off air.
Pink and blue, honeys.
Man.
On all music platforms right now. So go ahead and stream that, download that.
Right.
So what? So you're available on all platforms. Are y'all planning to shoot a video for it anytime soon?
Hell yeah.
Damn right.
Hell yeah. We getting the location and all that shit now.
People gotta see me. You really?
I like that in the
people gotta see me, man. Damn right.
Yeah. I like the conversation.
We just released this joint like what was it, like 2 weeks ago?
Okay,
something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, like going into New Year's.
Okay.
We just released this joint. Yeah.
So
we still getting that buzz for it.
Perfect.
But no, I mean, so we should be expecting a video.
Yes.
And
very
then
soon.
what's next? What are your plans for you, like short term? Because we know long term. You already told us you're trying to take over the world. So you got that.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get everybody to hit me.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get everybody's attention. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm trying to get people to know who I am.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So the music is me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if people hear me, if enough people hear me, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna spread, you know what I'm saying? So the music speak for itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm really trying to do right now. You know what I'm saying? So after Pay People 100, so I got another hit coming.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that hit, so I got another hit coming.
Mm-hmm.
And after that hit, I got another hit coming.
You're just gonna keep on coming.
Yeah. And then shoot, probably after the second hit, you know what I'm saying? So I might do an EP. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So I got catalogs.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I do. Like, this is my life. Like, I love it. I feel music. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you want to do, then you're going to do it all the way. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't going to give it 100%, then what you doing it for?
Yeah, that's what we working on now, that EP.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all better
Keep
hear that
us
too.
posted.
I got you.
Keep us posted.
So-
yeah, there's about to be a lot coming.
So one of the things that we do is like, even though you sent me the track, I'm gonna go to Spotify. I'm gonna download the track.
Yeah.
I know you got it on YouTube. I'm gonna go give you a like on YouTube and a comment. To be honest, we actually really support. And we definitely want to. I definitely want to see people grow, and always tell artists tap back in though, because we want to support anybody that does their movement and stuff like that.
Of course.
But we're not done yet. So
by a long shot.
the favorite part of this particular show.
Well, I had CP3 to announce.
I don't have to see. I should text it. I'm calling right now.
So where's CP3 at? Because I keep hearing his name. I don't see
That's
him.
my co-host. He's usually sitting right here getting on my nerves, but he's not here.
He's not here. He ain't been feeling well, so and then he been grinding, trying to get his paper up here, car salesman, and he been working like slaving for this whole week. Down at, what is it, Waldo Honda?
Yeah.
I don't know the whole address or that other shit.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't
but
remember. I drink way too much to remember shit like that. Fuck all that. I bet even where I work at. But that's how the co-host. But my favorite part of the show is bars at the bar. We want to hear a cappella. It could be written. It could be freestyle. We just want to hear some bars. It could be 8. It could be 16. It could be whatever you want to give us. It could be 23. I know the owner of the bar, so we ain't closing no time soon.
Oh man.
Okay.
I got you.
You want to give him a beat? We got to give him a beat. And we good.
He said he got this.
Nah.
Nah, go ahead.
Said I'm back in the ring like I'm Holyfield. Made it back in the streets and they know the deal. I done jumped in the puddle, be splashing and dripping, just like I paid the water bill. Gotta get to this money, them 50, them hundreds, no bluffing, cause I'm trying to get a meal. I got some niggas and I got some hitters that's trained to go and ready for a drill. I'm big. Says big brother Don in there. I got another one. I sit at the top like a Ferris wheel. I was sitting in jail and I was really thinking I gotta do something to pay the bill. So I got out of jail. My job was to secure the bag, but it was already sealed. I done went through a lot of pain and suffering. Had to give my heart a little time to heal. Bitches used to love me and niggas they hated me. Why? Cause I was only being real. Better get out of my way cause my niggas gon' rip you. Hit you gon' spit you right in your grill. Nothing gon' be knocking me. Nothing gon' stop me from trying to get up. I'ma get a deal. When I get to this money, split it with the homies and you don't get now how you gon' feel. I hopped out the whip, she was digging me, feeling me. Got her hurt, then she was licking me, sipping me, shitting me. Better hope she don't run into me. Make her hop right on my mini-me. I don't really think that you listening. I got everybody missing me. These niggas sick of me. Some of them trying to get rid of me. They just want to be my enemy. So these niggas hating, they jocking me, mocking me, sucking like bitches. They topping me, knocking me. They ain't no stopping me. I'm on my way to the top on some smoke that was popping, G. You see that I'm balling like broccoli, and I be smoking on broccoli. So shit can get utchy, that's why I only fuck with certain niggas. That's what it gotta be. I remember I was back in the street, I was getting money, some hating niggas shot at me. Now I got me some money and put the whole city on like a nigga hit the lottery.
What up, though?
I said you can do 4 to 8 bars. This nigga did a whole fucking song.
He said they gonna hear him today.
Damn right.
Yeah, this is a good way to start. This is a good way to start the new year off, though.
Yeah.
Bars at the bars always get me excited
Yeah,
because
I
it's
got
like
a lot
more
of
that
shit.
energy and
Hanging on to the next one. What are you gonna say next?
Yeah, nah, for real.
That's what's up.
Man, something like that. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
About to hear a lot about Don
Yeah, you know what I'm
Jevon.
saying? Should I
We
sing? Should I
should.
rap? Should I do all that, bro?
Really?
Man, somebody come out.
I ain't just showing
So
off.
he gonna
Nah,
do
I
his
ain't
own
gonna
hook.
give y'all that.
He said he
I
gonna
ain't
do
gonna
his
give y'all
own
that.
hook.
Nah,
He don't
yeah.
need nobody else.
You so I can sing, I can rap, you
Yeah, I do
know.
all that, bro. Like, y'all might have really seen me.
He about to be in somebody's movie. He about to be
Yeah.
all over.
Yeah.
That's cool though. I like it. So
Yeah.
tell us about your name.
Don Jevon.
Mhm.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
He's
originally my name was Tank Locker the Don.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I got a little cousin that got his name Tank Locker.
Okay.
I had my name before everybody know me as Tank Locker, you know what I'm saying? The whole hood know me as Tank Locker. Everybody know me as Tank Locker, but it's like I wasn't taking music seriously at that point. He was.
Right.
So he built a name, he blew, you know what I'm saying, woo woo. And I started putting out music a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on SoundCloud, stuff like that. And one of my big brothers was like, brother, like it's a Take Lock out there already. I'm like, yeah, I know, but my name is Take Lock of the Don.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they was like, nah, like they,
That's too close.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, like I gotta do something different.
Mhm.
Don Jevon, you know what I'm saying? My middle name is Jevon.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had to keep that superior type attitude. You know what I'm saying? I had to keep that superior type name. Shit was better than the king, the Don. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Don rule the world.
There you go.
That's what it is.
He said he was taking over the world, so I mean.
That's what it is.
I mean, we heard
What
it.
up? Should
you
be
know?
taking over the world, bitch.
I
What
hear
up?
that. I
What
hear
up?
that. That's what's up. But, Marco, you got another question before I start asking these other ones?
I do.
Because you know how I do.
I know so we get this. What is your dream collaboration?
I want to do a song with the baby.
Baby.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like, bro,
I can see that.
I feel like if me and the baby get on a beat together, bro, that shit gon' bump. Like that shit gon' go far. Like for real. Like that nigga just gotta hear me. For real.
I agree.
Nah,
He
for
should
real,
be.
bro. Like when me and that nigga do a song together, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be something. Like that's my dream collaboration right now. Like that's what I want to collab.
Gotcha. So, tell us, what would you tell your younger self?
Ooh.
That nigga still young.
Yeah.
But that's why I say younger. There you
Yeah.
go. Younger self.
I done been through a lot, sweetheart. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done been through a lot. I done told my younger self to stay in school. Even though I finished school, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get out. So, you know what I'm saying? Females ain't the way. Females will get you caught up.
Man.
Females will get you out of there.
Mm-hmm.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to yourself. Don't. I done told myself a lot. It's a lot, bro. I done told myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wear my heart on my sleeve. You know what I'm saying? I done told myself don't love so hard. The family, friends, it don't matter who it is. A lot of people will let you down. Don't take family for granted, because you will lose them in a blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot.
I feel that.
I told myself, sit your ass down.
I feel like a lot of us would have said that.
Mm-hmm. Shit, my birthday was just January 5th. Shit, I'm 24.
You what?
24.
Well, happy belated birthday. You have officially made me feel old.
old you thought it was?
Not no 24.
For real?
Young.
How old you thought it was?
You have a maturity of someone at least in their mid-30s.
You don't speak. You don't speak or carry yourself like a long 24-year-old.
No.
Thank you. I appreciate that. For real.
It's not. We're not saying those.
Not in a bad way.
But
It definitely
shit, that's
did.
good to hear.
Like even with the even like you can't like you act yo, we smoking here?
Right.
Like a lot of people.
Niggas just foul.
Yeah, like got the joint already in their
man.
mouth just.
Walk
Like,
in here
it's his
smoking.
respect. You know what I'm saying? It's his respect.
But this is how you carry yourself. Like you carry yourself with a different type of energy, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, when I met him, that's the things I want to be around me, cause that's the type of person I am.
Yeah.
That's the type of way I carry myself. So I wouldn't want a wild ass nigga around me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need a
That's
nigga
what
with
gets you caught up.
I need
right.
Cause I got, my own life. I can't be having somebody crashing into my life so I can crash.
See?
But yeah, I always looked at him and he always been a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I got him on the team. You know.
I like the fact you stress the team though, because I think that's a big part of success that people don't realize. Like, you ever seen a dude and you like, damn, that nigga suck rapping. How the fuck you make it that far? Because you got a team.
I got a team.
You could be the most lyrical motherfucker on earth. But if you don't got a team backing you, you just the most lyrical motherfucker on earth that don't nobody give a fuck about.
Ain't nobody gonna know you.
You know, Cannabis, hell of a rapper, no team.
Every time somebody says his name, I think of one thing.
Exactly.
So sorry.
L didn't even have a team. He had a fucking machine with Def Jam behind him. But when you have a team, you can accomplish so much. You don't believe me? Just watch the Wu-Tang story.
Yeah.
Like if you got a team, you can accomplish so much. If y'all all step together, y'all all move on the same page as a unit. It's such an easy thing to do. Like you're so powerful. Like one of the things I always tell people is, I can do at the bar by myself, but we got a team together, and this shit moves a lot better. It moves effortlessly now. You know, it's not a struggle. It's not just me trying to come up with something. Everybody can throw ideas. Oh, you don't got a guess? I can bring somebody too. Oh, you can do it? Let me do this. You know, we move as a team and it grows. Oh, the simple
it's
thing.
also about how everybody move as a team.
Yes.
Everybody gotta move accordingly. You can have a bunch of niggas.
Wait a minute. Say that part again.
Yeah, for real.
Say it slow so
That's
people
a fact.
understand that
So
shit.
the people in the back can hear.
Yes.
You gotta move accordingly. Like you can have a bunch of niggas. I can have 50 niggas out here, but they all 50 don't know how to move. So the job still can't get done.
Right.
Actually, it's gonna probably take longer than less niggas, because it's too many niggas doing the wrong things.
Right.
So you gotta pick and choose those 50 niggas. Like, you gotta pick them right. You know what I'm saying?
I love conversations like this because we joke, we play, but I love to inform people. So when people sit back and they watch the show again, they be like, damn, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
You know, we say things that are informative to people and hopefully can change a person that's on the wrong path. Like, yo, you got 50 niggas, but 49 of these niggas is doing the wrong fucking thing.
Right.
And you're wondering why you're stagnating because you keep 49 niggas doing the wrong fucking thing. Like, you can't grow that way.
Well, 49 who are thinking of themselves.
That's true.
And not the team as a
Yeah.
whole. That's the wrong thing, but I'm just pinpointing that right there.
So they in the group, but they just thinking about themselves, so they taking away that energy that if you used to be thinking about everybody else, that energy would be more, and the team will feel it. So that next man, he gonna feel that energy, and then he gonna put forth more effort. Then that man gonna see his energy, and it's all. But when his energy is like a link, and if his energy fucked up, that link is probably break eventually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that chain.
Yeah. The weakest link.
So then it's gonna take longer for us. So instead of the link being straight, it's gonna take longer for us to take this link out.
Yep.
Before we try to fix it, just take it out. Then we gotta take it to the jewelry store. Then we gotta get this. Then we gotta leave with this so we can get done. You know what I'm saying? Then we gotta go back and pick it up when all that time could have been spent if we would have just been the right nigga.
Well, you laughing, but the phrase is you're only as strong as your weakest
That's your
link.
weakest link.
So yeah, you shouldn't have to do all that.
Jewelry store gonna be the motherfucker. I hate this.
We're not gonna talk about jewelry or anything on this show because we have problems.
I don't have a problem.
I only have my bracelet on today.
Exactly.
I don't got my watch. None. Watches. None of them. We have a problem. We have a spending problem on this show.
Well, yeah.
They blame me, but it ain't my fault. I'm not taking that.
But yeah, definitely as you move as a team, man, you see, like, they get to see different experiences with him. I get to see different experiences with him. He get to see different experiences with me. I get to see different experiences in them. And it's fun to do as you move
Right.
as a team. You know what I'm saying? But when he got hating his heart, it ain't gonna be fun to him, even if he moving with us, because all you doing is hating on these trips and doing.
Right.
So it's.
That's what happens when you think of self. So it is important, like you said.
That's for the people who do think for self. Stop doing it so you can have fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't grow grades, because you gonna be grades.
That's a fact.
Well, my question is, are you having fun?
Of course.
They need to hear it. You know?
Of course. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't be doing something that I don't love doing.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So what's the point of doing it? Just, you know what I'm saying? Instead of doing this, if I ain't like what I was doing, you know what I'm saying, I'd be having a way worse a job right now. You know what I'm saying? I'd be struggling.
There's people out there do it.
You know what I'm saying?
But your energy is different when your energy is different when you dealing with people and you love what you do and you having fun, and your energy is different.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't different. It's just authentic.
Yeah,
It's
you know what I'm
real.
saying? Shit's not trying to be forced. You know what I'm saying? When you having fun and you doing something that you love, you know what I'm saying? The energy is already going to be there.
Right.
Love already going to be there. The fun already going to be there.
Yeah.
But you also got that side of you that when it's time to get down to business, it's time to work.
Hey dog, if you live your life like not hating nobody, you gonna have a good life.
Right.
No, for real, like,
all life.
Yeah, what's the point of hating on somebody?
See,
You know what I'm saying?
You said because it's because it's that easy.
It is.
But a lot of niggas don't think it's that easy.
But it's like, what you hating on that man for? You got the same room, the same 24 hours to get what that man got. What you hating on that man for?
I promise you, as y'all were coming in, I was talking about that. We had a situation like that. And I don't understand it.
Nah,
Why you
I
hating
don't-
on the next man?
Yeah, like,
There's enough room.
and to be honest with you, it's a lot of haters in the DMV. A lot of hating artists in the DMV.
It is.
That's why a lot of us in the DMV don't blow like that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of us don't make it, because it's a lot of hating niggas out here. And we hate on each other for what?
Nothing.
Because my video might look better than the next nigga video. Okay. So you see who shot the video, holla at me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it goes.
This area is small, but the
see.
world ain't.
Yeah, like, alright.
For example, like to go back to, you know, a question you asked about. Damn, I just lost my whole train of thought.
Yeah, you always trying to cut somebody up. It's a wrap.
And then he forgot.
My fault. And I was about to make a valid point too.
His heart was in it.
Oh no, that's what I was about to say. So the whole hating thing, like, you know, was tailor made about what I would be doing differently about what up is I've been hated on my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to maneuver through the hate. So that's what I'm gonna do with my company. Cause already we hated on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was hated on when we came out with the logo. You know what I'm saying? We was hated on when it was just talking about. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm gonna start this. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get this together. It was already hated on. But then maneuver through there, and then here we are now. And then maneuver through the next set of haters, and then we gonna
keep going. But they say if you don't have haters, then you're doing something wrong. So that means you're doing something right. If you have a whole bunch of people hating every step of the way.
That means that somebody looking at you.
But you still gotta maneuver through.
Yeah, you gotta maneuver, but that means you're doing something right.
They always
somebody making time out their day to hate on you.
They're gonna hate. It's gonna be haters. So keep it moving. Do what you do.
Definitely.
You don't like it, fuck
you can do the most positive thing. Somebody gonna be like, that nigga think he the shit. Why? You can save a puppy, niggas be like, man, who you think he is, man? Saving puppies and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Like why would you?
But let's
Cause
be
he was
real.
mad. He didn't say it.
Exactly.
But let's be real. I understand what you're saying. I mean, think about it. I'm a light-skinned, curly-haired girl, grew up in the DMV.
Oh yeah.
Who was a tomboy. People hate for no reason. For none. But that's okay. That's okay. Because you're going to do what you do.
Yeah, I mean, shit, but you cool, though.
Oh, thank you. But a lot of people don't think that.
Ain't you real?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Right.
Yeah, you slice and dice.
Yeah, shit, that's I like that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It happens. Allegedly.
Oh Lord, the CP3 was there. He heard that shit. He be dying like.
He would be, but that's okay because, you know, we always say we'll talk about the rest.
Okay.
Because I can't say certain things on here. But I do have a question for you.
Okay.
What do you want your lasting impression on the industry or just the hip hop game, the music industry? What do you want your lasting impression to be? I'm sorry, I make everybody think.
Yeah, nah, shit, I like that. Nah, that's alright. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Shit, a lot of people just want to be that dude that got money. You know what I'm saying? I want people to know who I am. I want people to know that I work to get where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't take nothing for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say I really got it out the mud, I really got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? I want to be looked at as that real nigga who real life came up, you know what I'm saying, from nothing, did that shit out of an area where it really wasn't possible, where people really don't even look at that. A lot of people hate on for real. You know what I'm saying? And I came out to be something big.
Right.
That's the only way you look at that nigga.
Okay. I like it. And it can happen, so it's not like, you know, it's out of your reach. So yeah. Okay, Mr. Businessman, Mr. CB.
Mr. CEO.
Yes.
What it do?
So for you, the same question for you. What would your lasting impression be on this industry?
The man that kept his promise and showed his mother he did it. And anybody who know me know what that means. When I said anything about my mother. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. I like it.
You got too much after this shit.
I'm sorry. I still all
the
the
questions. Go ahead, Nas.
No, I
Don't
love
do me like that.
I love the questions though.
I mean, it's my mic.
I mean, other than that, I mean, just tell people where they can find you at and where they can find your music at, and you know, all your good social media.
Spell it slower this time.
You can find my music on all platforms. All platforms, iTunes,
sites.
Apple Music, any streaming site.
It might show up in your Pandora when you got it playing.
Shazam, you know what I'm saying?
You might want to go to the baby station or something.
Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying?
So you might go to Don Jevon station.
So I'm on Instagram is Tay Glock of the Don. TAEGLOCKADADON.
Okay.
You can also follow the What Up Entertainment, WATTUPENT.
Okay.
What about you, Stevie?
Shit, he said it all. He said it all. You can follow me at CB What Up, WATTUP.
You can follow any one of my homies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, what's your Instagram?
LV Monk.
LV Monk. LVMONTT.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Monk.
You can follow the team, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to get in touch with me, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm out here. You'll see me. You will hear me. I'm out here.
And I think we'll hear more from you.
I think the song is hot. The beat was hot. Lyrics was great. I think you got a good movement. I mean, here's the thing though, you control your movement.
Right.
So you can either be a rainstorm or a hurricane.
Yeah, so
Keep being a hurricane.
Damn right.
I should play that joint again.
Yeah, play that joint one time for me.
Actually, I'm gonna have to because my job is calling me. Play one more song, but that's the bathroom. Nah, they can't see you no more. You know you can just hit the
No, I refreshed them.
oh, so just be on the internet. On the Wi-Fi.
I mean, that's it.
I'll wait for you to play that.
I was gonna play Get Back, but I'm just in love with this song right here.
Who is this?
Right here.
Somebody from like Russia commented on the YouTube.
What he said? Something in Russian?
The microphone. Or I don't know what the fuck. I haven't looked at the Facebook one.
You don't really know about me. I don't really know about you. When they ask what do it takes, I say it takes two. How you ever gon' doubt me? It was never really about me. When they ask what does it takes, I say it takes two. Fussing and arguing every night. I know you left cause you ain't right. Treating you well, I pay the price. Now you doing it out of spite. But you always think I need to be comfort. When you walk away and I just need a combo. When you hit me up and I was dead pronto. I guess both egos can't fit in the condo. All these games that you play with me, and watch what you say to me. What you said all at first, it was fake to me. Try to get me on my phone, you ain't chaining me. Coulda had what she had, searching for love, but it's all in my bag. Sorry you started, you been fucked up your past. I knew from the start that this shit wouldn't last. But don't think I'm the one that's gon' wait on you. It's only me and you, I don't really care what they gon' do. I guess this what this makes you. Counting all the wrongs it takes to. You don't really know about me. I don't really know about you. When they ask what do it takes, I say it takes two. How you ever gon' doubt me? It was never really about me. When they ask what does it takes, I say it takes two.
Okay. Yeah. We back. We about to end the show. That was a Renegade joint. It takes two. I really like that. That's a chill joint.
Yeah.
Cause you turn it up all the fucking time. I'm just like, it's so nice for him to do something nice and relaxing.
I feel like he wanted his whole life to be turned up, but that's okay. I'm glad that he's switched it up.
You ever see a nigga perform all his joints like all turned up joints, right? He be jumping and he do shit that I would never do when I was.
That's what you do when you're young.
Yeah, you know, he was jumping off the stage and I was lazy. I was like, I ain't got the type of knees for that. I may jump down. I seen a dude jump off the stage and landed face first on the ground.
I'm not about that life. That's not good for me.
Big nigga shit, I can't jump off the stage, yo. I don't think nobody gonna catch me.
The funny thing, he was a big white boy. And Hollywood, who we interviewed, it was shout out to Hollywood because it was his birthday this weekend.
Happy birthday.
But Hollywood coached him, he's like, yeah, just jump off the stage. Man, that nigga hit that ground.
That's the setup right there.
He couldn't even finish his song. He was like, he tried to rap sitting down. He was like, no, just take me to the booth.
Take you to the hospital booth.
I was like, you know your fat ass couldn't jump. You know, one white man can't jump and neither can Wells.
You can get put on the shoulder over the internet.
But it was a great show. We enjoyed you.
Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. Y'all really showed us some good love. And if we get invited back, we'll definitely come back.
I thought, you know,
especially in the summertime, you know, we grill.
Yeah, sometimes we grill.
Oh yeah, so we gonna be out here.
And sometimes we have a lot of things to drink, especially during the summertime.
Man.
Oh yeah.
It's a slow shop for alcohol.
Nah, shit, I drink too, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I bring something to drink. Shit, I usually got something to drink with me.
You know, I usually go
used to stay with
I do a
Bob.
distillery run, but I haven't really felt like the weather's been ugly.
The only reason we have more is it's all about to be rent time for me. So I got this.
Yeah, shout out Vegas Entertainment.
Shout out to Vegas. Definitely shout out Vegas
Yeah.
for setting this up. I've known Vegas for many years. Like, that's why I said about a team. You always have. There's so many people that help set up interviews and guests. That you know, that's part of your team.
Right.
And you know, we've been blessed to have dope interviews for like the last year. Because we have a team that's just not just us that set up interviews and stuff like that. And Vegas is one of those people. So definitely shout out to Vegas. We
And for
appreciate
those
that.
who are in the industry, network, I don't understand how you think you're gonna get anywhere in any profession without networking. At this point in
You can't.
time, it's 2022. You know, pull your britches up. I gotta pull out an old word. Pull up your britches and get out there and network.
So it says your network, the way you network is your network.
Network.
True.
And you know, and if you're not trying to grow your network, then it's not gonna happen. You can't grow your business.
No.
In order to be successful, people don't realize, in order to be successful, you gotta help make other people successful as well. Once again, that goes back to the whole team thing. You know, if you want to, you gotta push people to make them successful so you can be successful. If Don becomes successful, then the team becomes successful. Imagine see how simple that shit is?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
A lot of people don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people.
A
Let me
lot
say
of
this.
people want to be Jordan.
So-
Nobody want to be Steve Kerr.
See-
Nobody want to be Ron Harper.
See, he talking all this shit I'm about to talk on. Like, real
Niggas don't
talk.
even want to be Scotty.
Nah, for real.
They just want to
Niggas
be
don't even
Jordan.
want to be
Yeah.
Scotty,
Everybody
bro.
want to be
They
Jordan.
in it for self.
Everybody wants to be Jordan. There's so many people that work with Renegade, right? And 1 minute they producer, the next minute they the rapper. Why are you competing when you can build?
Yeah, right.
Your time coming, young grasshopper.
And you know how many
Say it again,
rappers-
CB.
But here's the thing, you know how many rappers out here that make more money producing?
You know we produce, yo.
Do you think Dre made his money just rapping?
Hell no.
Come on now. Be a producer if that's your calling for those.
Here's the
But
funny-
they
folks
also
out there.
did shit with that money.
Thank you.
Here's the funny
Yeah.
thing. Here's the funny thing. Quote me a Dr. Dre verse versus quote me a Dr. Dre beat. You'll name about 20 beats before you can quote me a line Dr. Dre said that was like, oh my God, that was great.
He
Well,
wasn't
Dre was in his position at first. He was putting the team on. He was
Yeah.
doing the beats.
Yeah.
And then once everybody got on, that's when he was like, shit, I'm about to jump in there and start
Right,
rapping.
but that's not his expertise. That's
You
the
know?
thing. That wasn't his thing. Dre, come on
Well-
now, let's be real. When you look at NWA, who you think? You don't think of Dre's verses.
The Q's verses.
Like Baby and Cash Money. Baby wasn't a rapper at first. He was putting it to Squad on.
Baby,
Yeah.
you don't need to pick
And
up
then
a mic.
he hooked up with, and then him and Manny was like, shit, we got them on, so let's start go ahead and come out with this big time and shit. You hear me?
But
But
that's the same thing with the same thing with the Diddy situation.
Oh, God.
Diddy came out, Diddy ain't no fucking rapper.
Diddy too.
Not at all.
But at the time, but
But Biggie was on. Shit, let me just go
let
ahead
me
and
do what
have
I
fun.
can. I got money to blow now.
Yeah, you
Let
know,
me
yeah.
say something on the track.
But if people play their part, they get further. And that's why, like I said, that's why I stress about building the right team.
Right.
Because if everybody play their part, y'all all gonna eat.
Right. Damn right.
If everybody plays their part, y'all all will eat.
Yeah. But that speaks on the way that our society is right now and morals.
Yeah.
Let's be real. There's certain things that we should have kept in our society. There's certain ways that people talk about how old school raise their kids versus new school. It's a difference, and certain things should have been kept.
The reason, well, one of the things I see that's the difference between the old raising and the young. And now is, before everything was slower. Now it's like everybody got to keep up with I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? But everything is moving so fast. Maybe it's the internet now. And they got in the technology that seems like I gotta keep up. So people will fuck over the next man just to try to keep up with somebody and people that they don't even
know.
Right. But that unity and sense of community, that's missing.
But
back then, when my mother raised, it wasn't those phones, and so all you had was community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you have everybody is because everybody's walking around like this. You're not even. It's no everybody just kicking back.
Right.
Now everybody sitting in a room. Everybody like this.
Right.
There's no unity even when
They
you're sitting in the room.
the same room.
But my mother old fashioned. There ain't no phones in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
At the dinner table, baby.
No, there's no phones in there.
But peep this, what people don't even realize when they and let me give you some old school game. I like what CB did. CB sat next to you through the whole. CB is a rapper. He never promoted himself. He promoted the group and he promoted you.
Right.
He promoted the team, even with the team I know y'all can't see them, but the two other members here. He promoted the team, he promoted unity, and he rarely talked about himself. It was always my team this. Oh yeah, Don this.
That's how I go about everywhere we go.
You say what?
That's my fault.
No, you good.
You good.
Nah, but that's how I am everywhere we go. You know what I mean? It's his show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure it runs.
But that's what we were saying about having the right team around you.
You're not in it for a selfish reason.
Yes.
And that shows. And that's what's good.
Yeah.
It's like if you got a team, right, and everybody got their certain part, and everybody put 100% into their certain part.
Then you good, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What can go wrong? You know what I'm saying? You can't have me doing 100% of, or 50% of rapping and producing, or 50% producing and promoting. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have somebody for every subject, for every part of that unity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if everybody know their part, it's just like I said, put 100% into it, you can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be heard. What you do is going to be seen. What you do is going to be heard. You know what I'm saying? People going to hear the beats. People going to hear the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? People going to see the drip. People going to know the label. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's pushing it. Everybody doing that one part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Successful production.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's no
What up, entertainment?
You know what I'm saying?
Successful entertainment company. Yeah, coming your way. Man, Don Jevon, Pink and Blue Hundreds. On all social, music, every platform out this motherfucker.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
He said he gonna promote his album.
He's supposed to.
Yep, that's what he's supposed to do.
Because that's what you're supposed to do. You know, and a lot of people, the thing about it is, so it seems simple, how motherfuckers get it wrong.
I mean, yeah, we see it on the.
You see it on a daily basis?
Yeah. But I do have one more question before we go. So it's not a secret that right now there's this internal battle within hip hop. Okay, we losing people on a regular basis, on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Like we losing people. What is your advice to these artists that are allowing the outside to interfere with the inside?
I mean, first, you know what I'm saying, so you gotta give it all to God. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give it all to Him. Whatever position that you're made with whatever achievement that you meet is all from him. You know what I'm saying? He's giving it to you. He's giving you the ability to do it all. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you got God in your life, you know what I'm saying, you got the love and support, you know what I'm saying, then that should really lead you in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? It really should. A lot of people think that whole other side shit, you know what I'm saying, is how you get on, how you know what I'm saying, that's, you know what I'm saying, that shit would be fun. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, just like you said, we all losing a lot of people from hating and gun violence and, you know what I'm saying, people trying to say something that they not, and then, just like I said, trying to hate on the next man. You know what I'm saying? Start a beef where hoods come in, people come in, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, people dying that really wasn't involved. Yep.
You know
what I'm saying? Then I start anger from a whole nother side. There's more killing coming too. You know what I'm saying? It's like a pattern. You know what I'm saying? Just be different and just be yourself. That's what I say.
And see, that's also another factor when we talk about your team. Your team should be protecting you.
Yeah, right.
And I don't mean protecting like some people thinking. You know, protecting you meaning making sure you ain't involved, directly or indirectly, in no nonsense. So that's the part right there, that your team got you to make sure that their role that they got, that they playing, is not going to jeopardize what you doing.
Right.
That's the factor right there.
I think, you know, when it comes to that, it's all about how you move. And my team, like I said, we move differently. I wouldn't have you around me if you don't move. It's hard to move like me. You can't move like me. But they up here with, you know what I'm saying, and I love how they move. And I don't have no fear in my heart going forward with these guys, feeling like that they're going to get into something that's going to have them get left or get, you know, somewhere where they can't move forward. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of I don't know the situation with rappers and all that, but there's always money to be made. And when you're doing that, you stopping money from getting made.
I agree.
When people can come together and make money.
Right.
And I think it's, you know, a lot of things is always happening behind the scenes that people don't see. They only see the killing that happened.
Right.
Sometimes rappers play the wrong position. They think they, you know, they want to live what they rapping about, and they never lived that life before until after they got some money, and now they want to go and probably stepped on the wrong shoes.
Ain't no problem.
Say the wrong shit to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Try and be that person.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of different reasons coming from, you know, streets that a lot of people on the outside don't see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't, for instance, the Dolphin Gotti, you know, situation. Like, I don't know what, you know, caused that to go for so long, and why couldn't it be squashed? If it wasn't, I mean, I don't know the situation, but obviously it was some shit behind the scenes that we don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it led to Dolph getting killed, which is still a terrible thing because you can't come back from that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas could have just whipped his ass or jumped his ass, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever they wrote, but.
And the wife and kids.
But you don't know what he did behind the scenes.
Right.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because if a nigga wanted life, you did some wild shit.
Yeah.
You did some wild shit, so that's my perspective of it.
Alright. Want to go on any closings?
I'll see you back next week.
Yeah. You know, I can't tell what's going on. I have to tell you guys when it happens.
So, yeah, we don't. Hopefully, CP3 be back next week.
Yeah. He should be. He should be. I told him.
Did y'all, how y'all doing the snow?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I got all-wheel drive. And I got a
Drove in it.
15-year-old that.
Drove in it.
Yeah. I got
How
him to
much
show.
snow did y'all get down
He
here?
snowed my.
It was like 10 inches.
Yeah, I had
Really?
10 inches at my house.
It was like 10 inches.
I got a 15-year-old that shovels driveways, and I have an all-wheel drive.
You made him shovel driveway. You made him shovel driveway.
Yeah, and then these little lazy boys wanna. Why you ain't got no snowblower, mom? Where your snowblower money? You the snowblower.
Damn right.
How dare you? You're gonna shovel this driveway. That's what you're gonna do.
You so gangster.
I'm just
Nah, that's how it go, yeah.
Like, and then if you ask me again, we gonna have a problem.
Shit, my mother and
You know?
father made me do it.
Thank you. Like, my dad had girls, and I was the tomboy. So who you thought shoveled the snow?
Yeah.
Exactly. So guess what my son gonna do? Shovel the snow. Even if I bought a snowblower, guess what not using it?
He's not.
Exactly. That's when I get snowed in and he not there.
Yeah.
Why? Because I earned the money to buy a snowblower. He don't have that money.
You
See
gotta
what
go
I'm
get
saying?
that.
You gotta learn when you shoveling snow.
And then if you smart, a lot of people, 10 inches, a lot of people don't want to shovel that.
That's what I'm
You got
saying.
paid.
You could go around it, man. I used to go, I ain't gonna lie.
But
I
you
used
was
to
a video
go
game
around,
age.
right?
Oh, it don't matter.
Look,
have you met me?
I used to be 12, 13. I used to go to the Mount Vernon area, to the big houses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And make
driveways, you know what I'm saying? Stupid long. Charging $250 for the whole driveway.
Thank you. And
For
then,
the porch, all that.
if he
$250,
did
$350.
that, he could afford a snowblower.
Damn right.
There you go.
You do 3, 4, 5 houses a day.
Other than that, he not getting no
That's
snowblower
money.
at
And
my
now,
house.
and now if it snow again, he can put in them earpods.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to that Pink and Blue Honey.
There you
no. While he's shoveling the snow.
Let me listen to it one more time.
Nah, he gotta listen to Pink and Blue Honey. You gotta listen to
He
it.
already got a certain mentality right now. I just told y'all he be cheating at Monopoly. If you want me to listen, come on,
Yeah,
man.
he love that Monopoly money. That's what I'm saying. That's why he gonna like that joint.
Alrighty, let me listen.
Yeah,
one more
that's why he
before
gonna
I
like
have
that
him
joint.
listen to it.
You feel some type of way about that Monopoly.
Man.
She done said that joint about 7 times tonight.
Man.
Listen to the song.
And he always
He
want me
teach
the
you how to win
banker.
that jump.
He want me the banker.
Do you let him?
All the time. My daughter, I'll go sit down. They be like, all right, come on, Ma, we gonna play Monopoly. And I look, he the banker. Nah, bro, I'm out.
You look competitive.
I have done that. He's competitive too. That's the problem. That's what
Notice I said you were competitive, and she answered the question with, well, he's competitive too.
That's why it's a problem. Because I'm competitive, he's competitive. Like, I have flipped the board before. Like, it's not a game.
Really?
Yeah. Like, you're not about to cheat like that. No, I'm flipping the board.
Just
For real?
get that debit card.
Oh
son.
man.
And then we got some
Debit
other
card.
one that move faster, but it still got money. So the
Nah,
debit
this
card
debit
one
card,
might.
the machine.
You know, I'm
I'll
just
tell you
tap.
that one.
For real?
You about to finish up with it. I can't
Why? Because I
believe
be flipping the. Come on now.
Yeah,
Would you
I
expect anything else?
played it, Mo.
Would you expect
Yeah, I
anything
did.
else from me?
For real, bro?
I was just playing that joint a couple days ago.
Yeah.
You flipped the board?
You
Why
know
not?
I like Monopoly. What
Why
type of
not?
shit you want?
you honestly flipped the board.
When this dude get to cheating and he end up with like all the property, all the money, every single time, and he the banker, I'm flipping the board. Like, I already peeped that. I peeped it.
BWA, no pressure. I feel like this whole conversation was no pressure. Flipping boards and shit.
It happened. It happened. See y'all next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least we ain't had no conversation about I'm just saying.
Flip the board though, for real?
I have done work.
That's what I was for.
I have done work, so you know it.
True. Man, thank y'all for coming through, man.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Next time you come through, you guys gonna be one of the big songs. We'll set it up.
Yes, thank you. Yes. And I like your you did that week.
Alright. You work on the project too?
I did a little mix. I got a lot of
Definitely follow y'all.